I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
I am sorry. Are you okay?
Hi, this is Michael
Podcast is
Buffer, and
intended
you're
for-
listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
When you're in the trenches, you know, it's cool to shoot them bullets. How you gonna defend yourself when them bullets coming back?
Davis thought Santa Cruz was gonna fold from his. The popular and acclaimed defending WBA lightweight champion of the world.
If it was the streets, these niggas would been smoked. Pack the whole group up. Pack them up and get them the fuck out of boxing.
Haney, Cambosis, one of those folks, maybe Garcia.
All them guys is easy work. They're easy work, man. I'm the top dog.
The hard-hitting young star of boxing, 3-division world champion.
Skill for skill. I'm much more skillful than Canelo. I stand on that. I'm much more skillful.
You and Cambosis, what happens, Tank?
I'm whooping that ass. Tell him come see me. Tell him hold the belts. I'll whoop his ass for free.
The defending world champion from Baltimore, Maryland.
We from the city. You know what's happening, what's in the city.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
SDS Promotions.
I remember walking in Mayweather gym, he sitting on the couch. I told him he a bum ass fighter. He ain't say nothing, not one word. He got a furrow on his 80 degrees over here.
What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Solo, Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. We're here for the second episode of Gervonta Tank Davis, Jake Paul, press conference review. Miami, Baumgardner has been revealed, and a few more undercard fights, totaling a total of 4 fights, have been announced. We're going to be talking about this press conference and this fight taking place Friday, November 14th in Miami. Jake Paul versus Tank Davis. Tank Davis versus Jake Paul. Live only on Netflix. The Miami presser kicked off today for both Jake and Tank and their exhibition fight. This fight obviously will take place November 14th with high energy. This press conference, I feel like it brought a little more energy than the New York press conference, but obviously we want to hear what you think. But Jake Paul's bold knockout predictions. Jake Paul escalated the trash talk, declaring, and I quote, "I'm knocking Tank out cold, and Miami will see a new king," end quote. So he mocked Davis and his lightweight frame, joking about, quote unquote, sparring 8-year-olds to prepare for the height difference, reinforcing and referencing that he's a whole lot taller than the 5'5" Tank Davis. Now, obviously, people think Paul is just selling the fight, but his confidence stems from the fact that he's 6'1", the fact that he's got a 2-inch longer reach than Terrence Bud Crawford, who's already 2 inches longer than Dimitri Bivol. Obviously, he's leveraging his size against Tank Davis, who's only last weighed in at 133. But you can see Tank is fiery in this particular press conference. He has a little more to say. He's a little more talkative. He ran down on Nikisha, wanted Nikisha to make a bet. He brought out more jewelry. He whipped up in the Batmobile, the black Ferrari. I think Tank was feeling more in his element. I don't know. You know, New York is a second home for Tank. He shut down Brooklyn quite a few times, but there seems to have been more confidence from Tank in this Miami presser. But this is what we're going to discuss. If you guys are interested, feel free. Check us out. Discord is available. X Space is available to express your interests in today's press conference. One of the biggest moments would have to be Tank running down on Nikisha Badirian. And here is that video.
How much you want to bet? You. How much you want to bet?
How much I want to bet? I'm betting that you guys put on the biggest event of the year, Tank. I'm not betting on the fight.
Guy.
I'm not betting on the fight.
This your guy.
I'm not betting on the fight.
Oh, okay.
No.
Bro, Nikisha ain't even smile at that. You know, he ain't even smile. He don't like to be put on the spot, man.
How much you want to bet? You. How much you want to bet?
How much I want to bet?
Look, zero smiles.
You guys put on the biggest event of the year, Tank.
Now watch when Tank says what he says and walks away. They're going to pan back to Nikisha. Zero smiles for the camera.
I'm not betting on the fight.
Guy.
I'm not betting on the fight.
This your guy.
I'm not betting on the fight.
Oh, okay.
No.
Bam. Zero smirk on that man's face. He did not like that. Let me see if this is the one where Baumgardner swerves the Tank question.
Come November 14th, you will see what women have always been able to do, and that's fight.
You gave up the WBC belt because there.
Now, that wasn't it, but obviously that one is talking about the fact that Alycia is going to do 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds. WBC doesn't believe in that. They've done a lot of research. So now we know the true reason why Alycia dropped that belt, so that she can be able to have this 12-round fight, 3 minutes per round.
We're just, on the tip and the brink of our careers and coming into greatness in our primes, like you said. And so the loser of this fight is going to be the embarrassment of the world. Their fan base is going to be let down, and everyone's going to see that, and it could be a career-ending loss, and that's what makes this exciting. We're just, on the tip and the brink of our
He has a point.
Careers and coming into greatness in our primes, like you said.
Even though people expect Jake to lose because he's Jake and not as skilled as Tank, there's still the element of Tank being extremely little and Jake losing to a little guy. I mean, you've seen Alycia Baumgardner's opponent. She immediately picked Jake based off the size. She's like, look, I'm not disrespecting, but he should win. He's so much bigger. So the embarrassment goes both ways. You're supposed to beat the smaller man. You 6'1", 76-inch reach, 70-pound difference. You're supposed to be able to beat him. And for Tank, we think you a killer. So you supposed to be able to beat him. People been saying for years that Tank has been knocking out people in sparring, right? So no reason why he shouldn't be able to knock out Jake, who hasn't been fighting for many years. Now, granted, Jake, obviously a skilled fighter, but not on the level of someone that's been training as long as Tank Davis, right? So Tank comes into this fight with the slight upper hand and the edge, which, again, is an embarrassment if you lose because you're expected to win.
He said he came in and stuff like that, so I let him take the high route. I take the low route. I see you November the 14th.
One thing I think he meant the opposite, where you're going to take the high road.
He said he paying me and stuff like that, so I let him take the high route. I take the low route. I see you November the 14th.
One thing I think he meant the opposite, where you're going to take the high road.
He said he paying me and stuff.
I think they asking what did Jake say, because I can't understand what Jake said. We can understand clearly what Tank is saying. But hey, these are your press conference moments, man.
This is why I had the most viewed fight in boxing history. So at the end of the day, I gave this little guy an opportunity. He should be thanking me. I'm paying him. I'm his boss. He reports to me. I'm going to put my son on November 14th. So fuck you, little man.
You paying me? Are you paying me?
Yeah.
100%. Facts?
Correct.
Yes? Correct?
Correct. I'm your dad. I love.
Damn.
Why I had the most viewed fight.
Tank put him on blast. Was that the Netflix executives over there? I need to see that one more time.
Opportunity. He should be thanking me. I'm paying him. I'm his boss. He reports to me. I'm going to put my son on November 14th. So fuck you, little man.
You paying me? Are you paying me?
Yeah.
100%. Facts? Yes? Correct?
Correct. I'm your dad.
Both of these guys look familiar, let's be real. But I can't put a name on either. Both of these guys say no. Look, no. So that's must be the money man. Shout out to Tank. Know where the check's coming from. What else we got? We see Aiden Ross and Rowley pulled up. Crazy because Aiden Ross showed up with Jake in the Bugatti. See, this got that big fight feel, man. You know, everybody showed up. It's Miami. They showed up in beautiful cars. Like, look, he showed up in the Bugatti with Aiden Ross. Tank shows up in the Ferrari looking like Batman. Yeah. This one had more energy than New York City, for sure. This one is Tank now in the Ferrari. But that shit look like a Batmobile. Must be nice, boy. They can't. They paid not to let water drop on you. You don't let no drops drop on me. That's a beautiful chain too. Beautiful chain. Shout out to Tank Davis. So not the tail of the tape, but the tail of the experience. Jake, 28 years old. Tank, 30 years old. Look how they put it in green and white. So Tank gets green because he's younger than Jake. So green light for Tank. He got the edge. Tank older. So disadvantage to him, right? Jake is younger. Tank is older. Disadvantage. Jake got one amateur fight. He in white. Tank got 221 amateur fights. Jake got 13 pro fights. He in white. Why? Because Tank got the opposite number, 31, way more. Pro rounds box, Jake with 70, Tank with 150. Pro record, Jake with 13 fights, Tank with 31 fights. Jake with 7 KOs, Tank with 28. You know, when I first seen this, the only thing that hurt me was like, damn, 70 rounds box, 150. That's half of what Tank has done. When you look at the record, he almost got 15 fights. Tank got 31 fights. It's like, damn, that's almost half of what Tank done. So you know Tank has not been doing much just based off that, like Jake is really at half of Tank's career in less than half of the time, you know? So that was a little bit eye-opening. This is Nikisha speaking on the magnitude of the title fights for November 14th.
We had some massive announcements today, with the biggest 2x4, Alycia Baumgardner, giving up her WBC belt to be able to fight 12 threes, equality, just like the men. And Ellie Scottney going for undisputed youngest male or female ever from the United Kingdom to have that opportunity. And if she does it, youngest ever, male or female. It's the MVP way, baby. We had some.
You know, that's slick talking, boys. It says youngest male or female from the UK. You know, how old is Ellie? I don't know, because last we checked, Dev was the youngest undisputed Chizamp. The youngest disputed Chizamp. I like this one, too.
Is turning into the WWE.
This is yesterday, but this is Jake responding to Ryan.
Ryan Garcia said that boxing is turning into the WWE.
Is that like a bad thing? The WWE is a $12 billion company.
I think he wants to get in there.
I think he's just mad that I'm going to get an opportunity to beat Tank, and he obviously got knocked out and embarrassed, so his insecurities are coming out.
Ryan Garcia said that.
All right, so let me get to some of these super chats. I see somebody trying to get my attention here with a not so serious message from what I see. Casual Jerry, member for 13 months on the prospect level. Salute TBV. Ness, do you write the monologues? Write them? Nah, I don't know, man. I'm Jay-Z inspired, man. I just step in the booth, man. Superman's alive. Bless One LA. Member for 21 months on the prospect level. Jake has a 10-inch reach advantage. I got Tank still. Well, technically, it's not really 10. Obviously, Tank is like 67.5. So, you know, you're looking at more like a 9.5-inch reach advantage, right? Because Jake is 76. So maybe not even 9.5. I'm talking about 8. I think Jake was 76, 2 inches longer than Crawford. Casual Jerry, $5 pound for pound, number 1 in the chat. Nestor, are you going to wait to the weigh-in to make a pick? Shit. I mean, I know you want me to say yeah, and guess what? I'm going to say yeah. And I know you don't think you need the weigh, but why don't you want to see what Tank decides to weigh, right? That gives us an indication of game plan. If he comes in at his normal fight weight, he's looking to be fast, speed. If he gains a little bit more weight, he might be willing to sit in that pocket because of the inexperience of Jake. Not in the pocket like that. More like Crawford, where it's like, boom, boom, 1, 2, 3, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, I'm out. Not stay in there longer than the 3-punch combination. DJ Double D, member for 14 months on a contender level. First they said, Jake, don't fight real boxers. Now he's coming for their favorite fighter. Jake gonna, quote unquote, Nate Robinson Tank in 9 rounds. Ouch. Boxing glove emoji. Phone lines are open if you want to call in. Now is the time. Now is the time. There was some audio issues that people are, telling me about. I didn't notice anything. Maybe I missed that part, but I didn't see the audio issues. Now, I didn't tune in from the very beginning. I jumped in during the live already, but yeah, there's less content, though, for this one, right? Like, I feel like MVP really went out of their way, clipping clips yesterday to help sell the press conference. Not as many right now for this one. Now, this is the $2 million bet, but these guys always making bets that they don't keep, man. You know, I'm sure Tank didn't pay Roach. I'm sure Tank didn't pay Roach his bet, but it did end in a draw, so I don't know how that works either, right? Like, when you bet with the bookies and you get a draw, you don't push pays so you get your money back. Depending what the bet is. If you pick the direct outcome, then I don't think you get your money back with a draw. But you could tell me. Everybody has gotten the draw once or twice.
Gervonta, but I want to side bet you. I got Jake winning. We already did. What was the bet?
200.
Let's go 250.
Let's go 500.
No. See, Jake, that's Jake. Jake.
Now, he rolled up with Jake. He's a content creator. Is this a real bet, or is this him collabing with Jake and Tank, crossing audiences, making this huge bet that may never get paid, because bets don't get paid in fucking boxing?
Jake,
I mean, I'm pretty sure Eddie owes Jake $1 million. Remember when they made a bet themselves? I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about this.
$50 million for this on Netflix. I can't do it. You split the bet with me. 250, 250.
Let's take it $1 million.
Whoa.
Don't shake on it. Shake on it.
Jake.
I got 10 racks. Shake on it.
See what I'm saying? Tank saying, no, let's bet $2 million. Like, how could Tank be this confident that he could knock out a 200-pounder? You know what I'm saying? So this is all to sell it, right? Because, for one, it's an exhibition, so no matter how much we debate, someone's going to say, oh, it ain't real, it ain't real, it ain't real. Then you got Tank willing to jump out the window and bet $2 million. So that's also going to make people say, see, it ain't real. Ain't no way he would bet $2 million. But I do want you to call in and let me know if you think it's a real $2 million bet. Do you really think that Tank believes he can beat Jake and is willing to bet $2 million? Because, again, this is an exhibition. Win or lose, it ain't going to matter. Technically, it ain't going to matter because it ain't going to go on the record. But does Tank truly believe that he's $2 million confident in beating Jake Paul? I don't know.
Jake, $1 million. Jake. 2 mil? Oh, they're shaking that cool.
Everybody always shake. They always shake on it. Does that make it any realer? No, sir. No, sir.
Fucking God. Oh, my God.
So, again, man, was that just to sell a fight? Was that just to sell a fight? And that's pretty much it. Those are your press conference moments. I guess the biggest moments were the bet, the $2 million bet, trying to get to bet the CEO, those are your moments. Those are your moments, man. Phone lines are open if you want to call in. I got Keenan, Lofton, $5. Both Drake and Aiden Ross sponsored by Steak. That's why they keep talking about betting and brought up Drake. Just marketing. Great stuff. That's what I'm saying. Is it fake? Phone lines are open if you're looking to call in. Uh-oh. Looking like my man, the hangout spot is going to apply for the Jake Tank fight. But the phone lines are open for anybody want to call in. I got Majid, Ohio. What up?
Yo, everybody need to like the video, subscribe to their channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. Yeah, but if Aiden Ross said something, that shit definitely scripted. Them two niggas together, they like some big ass trolls. So I'm pretty sure Jake Paul had a couple people going out to say some scripted shit, but yeah, man. I don't know. I look at it like, you're gonna have some people, oh, this a clown fight circus, all that shit. I don't listen to the show or fucking watch the fight. Fuck it. But since it's happening and I'm going to admit that I'm watching it, I think that Tank can still reach his chin or whatever. You know, them big people, they be all slow and shit for the small people. And then with the experience, that's that shit. You remember Ness when y'all be having those debates about the puncher's chance? That's what Jake Paul running around with, a puncher's chance. He finds somebody that started boxing, I think before 7. You know what I'm saying? We got him clocking the shit out of people at 7. So at some point, Jake Paul will overreach and get clipped. And big ass face, he gonna get hit. But yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I got Jake Paul getting hurt this fight. Even if he don't get knocked out, he gonna get clipped. Something gonna happen where he gonna be hurt. He gonna know he was in there, and yeah, man, as far as the build up and everything, that shit was kind of bland seeing how they had did the Canelo and Crawford shit. I felt like they should have had some more peep fans in the audience and shit to make that shit live, but they dropped the ball on that. So maybe when they get closer to the fight, the last 2 that they do or whatever, they'll do better on that half. But that's all I got.
All right. Yeah, I mean, the undercard announcement, it was a little little less than maybe what I expected. And actually no. We spoke about it yesterday, and you heard me say that I predicted Andy Hidioka and Gary Antoine Russell. I predicted that was going to be the fight, just based off him being invited to the press conference for interviews. I predicted they were going to do that fight. They're doing that fight. Shout out to Tone. Tone predicted Baumgardner would be on it, and he nicknamed her Bomb Amy. He was right. I predicted that it was going to be a woman-heavy undercard and that would be a disaster. And I'm not 100% right because obviously the fight hasn't happened, but it is a woman undercard heavy fight. Avius Griffin is back, but he's on the prelim stream. Shout out to Jake. He's given his platform to the women and sharing it. But I was expecting a little bit more of a, hardcore undercard, since they were doing what they're doing with the main event to bring in the eyeballs. And don't get me wrong, Hidioka and Gary Antoine, man, that's hardcore. That's hardcore. You feel me? Nobody gonna know Hidioka. Nobody. And fuck, not a lot of people know Gary Antoine. But I thought we were gonna get more, man. I just thought, I thought PBC would put more on there. I thought they got so many guys that could use a slot on this card. Shout out to Antoine. He's the only one that was able to get on here. I really thought there would be a bit more. A bit more value in that undercard. Baumgardner, she's everything. But we needed a little bit more value. I still want her on there, but some other people as well. Right now, Baumgardner's taking on Layla Bidon or something like that. It's French-Canadian. She's got that going on. Then Antoine Russell and Hidioka. And who else is the other one, man? I've been deleting these emails. Let me see if it just pops up in the trash here. Okay, so Ellie Scottney, she's taking on Mayeli Flores, which is another prelim. So again, not a lot of undercard slots. I think, it's just Jake Tank, Baumgardner, Layla, and Gary Russell Hidioka on the main card. Then everything else is on the prelim, which would be Ellie Scottney and Jocasta Valle, which is crazy. Look, you see what I'm saying? I'm a hardcore. I know Jocasta Valle, and I know the girl she fighting personally, Jadira Bustillo, something like that. First of all, they wilding with her fight poster. That's not even her. I don't even know what they did there. That shit is so AI. It was crazy. They don't even got her looking like herself. But I'm very happy for her, man. It's her second title shot. She had another title shot where she had to go to like Russia or Germany or somewhere far and didn't win, but fought well. To not be on that level and only be, like a gym fighter, because you know how it is with the girls, you know what I'm saying? They don't really fight competition, especially if they ain't got like this big time manager, right? So you getting brought up with whatever females they could find for you. So she did good in that first title shot. I think that she'll be more prepared in this one, but she's in an even higher uphill battle because obviously Jocasta Valle is very experienced. She's multiple times champion. Excuse me. She's multiple times champion, so Jadira's going to have a tough fight. But she's on the prelim too. Like, that's it. It's wild. The fact that Alycia vacated her belt just to fight 12-round, 3-minute rounds, I hope MVP, because he said equality, so I hope MVP, told her to do that so that they could pay her more because, And it makes sense. You drop a belt where the belt, they charging you sanctioning fees, and you pick up 2 extra rounds, plus you pick up a minute extra per round. If your promoter is fair, they are going to pay you more. So your check should be, in theory, a bigger check. In theory. Big Boss, Bandalorian, what up?
No, I completely agree with you, this because I was thinking the same. Like, we had the show this morning. I was like, I figured this was gonna be a second show, so I wanted to wait too. I didn't want to step on the one from earlier too much, but I'm like, see, that's why I give Jake a lot of credit, even in the way, of course, Brian Custer, of course, he doing this job. Like, they trying their best to sell this, but I'm just like, that Jake and Tank fight is just not for us who are hardcore. It's literally just gonna be a little show and a little showcase. Even like Coach Kyle talking about, the 8 ounces and the 10 ounces and all that, what we doing, I know Tank can handle himself and do what he gonna do. Man, I'm not paying none of that no mind. I'm literally like, that Ellie Scottney and that Nazarena Romero fight, because Nazarena Romero, she was the one who had fought, on the fight in May, the one, the Pro Box card and all that stuff. Remember, that's the one you was talking about, and you was like, how was she the champion? And everybody else was like, they thought she won, but she wasn't even contesting it, and she shaking her hand, she just accepting that she lost all that. So I'm like, because that fight was a banger. I give her that. That was a banger of the fight. So I'm like, with that fight in Scotty, I'm like, you gotta hope that, and then of course you was right, that Gary Antoine Russell and Andy Heroica fight. You gotta hope that them two live up to hype. I'm hype, of course, because my boy Avis Griffin, one of my Southern boys, he on the tour. I'm hoping like them,
Yeah,
those
he got a
up to the
good
hype, but I
fight.
am surprised. Though. I expected more.
That's a good fight for him, Caesar Francis.
Back fight, yeah, that's what I said. They got him in some tough fights. That first fight with Hammerhands, but I'm like, I get it because his age. Jake like, hey, look, we gonna put you in the fire. It is what it is. You gotta go sure you gonna get off the pot. So I'm hoping he gonna handle up and bounce back well. But I'm with you. I did expect more. I ain't gonna lie. Like that Alycia fight with Shorty from Quebec, it don't move me at all because I'm like, I'm not expecting that like you done said before. At least the claim to fame for me was when she stopped Terry Harper on the feet. Other than that, she didn't look special to me. She didn't dog walk Michaela Mayer like she said she was gonna do. Yeah, she won, but It wasn't nothing crazy. Other than that, I'm like, I expected more. Like I told you, I wanted Scooter Davis. That's the one I was hoping was gonna get on this card. I guess he ain't. It just kind of is what it is. Other than that, this press conference was a little more popping, but like I said, I give Vic credit because I know they're gonna actually promote. They're gonna actually promote and try and sell this. So I don't know. I'm not really too on the hype up. But it's mainly them three fights I named. Adrius Griffin fight. I need him to bounce back. That Scott and Romero fight, I think I said. Yeah, that's I think that's gonna be a pretty good fight, man. Real deal. And then that Russell Hiroka. I just don't like that Hiroka been out a year, of course, because he's been waiting on this fight. Kind of wish he had a tune up in between that, but that's gonna be a banger. So I'm just hoping those three live up to the hype. Other than that, that's kind of it though. Yeah, I don't know. Not really much on this. Hope this don't be too short of a show. So that's all I got, man. Appreciate you, man.
All right. Yeah, and that's the thing. The Griffin Caesar Francis, that's not even on the main card. That's preliminaries. That's gonna be on MVP YouTube, not even the Netflix YouTube. So I see why Julian turned it down. It's not even on the big stage. Shout out to Gary Antoine Russell, man. Al always got him somebody, man, because this now the second PBC fighter that is on a Jake Paul card. Mario Barrios, who we know is managed by Louis DeCubas, he was on a Tyson one. Now here they go again. They got them another PBC fighter and Gary Antoine. So shout out to Al, man.
You may feel like
he got a friend in somebody in Jake camp. There's a friend somewhere in that Jake camp that's doing favors, man. Because this is a great slot for Antoine, man. This could change, the right performance here. You want to hope it could change his life. A good knockout performance, you want to hope it'll change his life. Juice,
1 2
what up?
1 2, mic check. 1 2.
We hear you.
Yeah, man, this card is buns, low key. I say that respectfully. I was expecting a way hardcore. Not hardcore, but a badass undercard. Like this shit is whack. Like you feel me? And like not trying to shit on it because I'm most likely still gonna sit down and watch the prelims to the main event. But I was just expecting. I think this is one of the wackest MVP cards lately, man. We were all excited.
I disagree. I'm gonna contest that. Give me the better like this is right up their alley. This is how they do.
Bro, they should have done Gary Antoine Russell versus Richard Hitchens unification, bro.
No,
why couldn't they do that one?
Yeah, because now you asking them to not only break the wallet for Gary Antoine, that's not their fighter, but also pay Hidioka step aside money. That's not a realistic.
Oh, that's true. I mean, yeah, that's a very good point. He is mandatory, but like, who the hell knows Hirioka? Like, I seen his record. He has a good record, but who knows Hirioka, bro? I've never seen the guy in my life. Like, I can't relate to that fight, bro. Like, us as an American audience, we can't relate to the fight. And then why aren't we getting on top of Alycia Baumgardner? Why isn't she getting the slander that Fundora is getting? Why isn't she getting pushed to vacate the belt and move up the weight?
I mean, she's not getting a slander because she's fighting 12 rounds, 3-minute
Come
rounds.
Come on, man. Come on. But I mean, all right, yeah.
And she's in a higher division, bro. Like,
So she can't vacate and then she can't move up.
Not ducking.
But y'all want Fundora to move up. Y'all telling everyone that Fundora's fighting nobody.
But listen, why would she move up when Carolina Dubois, Scott Nicholson, they all there?
But why didn't she get one of them then?
That's I don't know.
Yeah, see, Caroline Dubois versus Alycia Baumgardner. Now we're talking. Now you got a UK woman that's badass. That's the sister of the Daniel Dubois and Alycia Baumgardner. Bro, that's a fight right there. That is a fight right there. But I mean, I don't like to complain too much. We gotta be grateful for what we got. But I was hearing in a YouTube page that Gabby Fundora versus Yoka would be a good matchup. What do you think about that fight? That's a possible fight, right?
I don't know how possible. You know, both the Vaya sisters are with MVP, and MVP definitely does business with other women, but you know, Gabby is with Samson, man. Gabby's with Samson. You know how that goes.
Oh man, but I think that'll be a good fight because there's no one down there. Wasn't that a woman down there for Top Rank? The one that fought Yoka, Tanisa, is she any good? I mean, bring
She
her ass out of
retired.
retirement or something, man.
She retired, bro. I don't want that fight off of retirement.
Yeah, man, but no good fights in this one. I guess the only other good one is gonna be
But how different is this from Jake's last fight with
I just felt that the Julio Cesar Chavez card was stacked, bro. With because you had the Golden Boy prospects, you had the Atheist Griffin versus Hammerhands, you had the Kid Schofield versus Kevin Farmer. And,
yeah, but again, that's what I'm saying. Kid Schofield and Tevin, you know, Tevin was coming off a bunch of losses, so that's not like this crazy.
Those are names, man. Those are names that we recognize.
All right, but you only recognize Floyd Schofield and Tevin Farmer. Nobody don't know fucking Dortitos. They barely know Gilberto Ramirez. Who knows Victor Morales? Who knows Victor Morales? I know Victor Morales, but who knows Victor Morales? You feel me?
You know who I do know, though? You know who I do know? I know Raul Curiel, and he was in a badass fight versus that hard-hitting Argentinian. That's who I do know. And then we had Hammerhands, and we had Atheist Griffith come on the show before the fight. So we had people that we knew, brother.
But they weren't known. They were known to you and I, hardcores. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you have a point. I guess we have to wait. Hopefully, these fights could at least live up to something.
All right. That was the bell.
Right,
I'm just saying that, you know, those fights, they lived up to the moment. But before that, it wasn't like a bunch of names that we know. You know, they getting an opportunity. But phone lines are open. Discord available. X Space is also available. We got Bless One LA, $5. Jake leaves his chin in the air, and Tommy Fury was able to catch him. Alycia gasses out by the 6. How's she gonna do extra minutes? We got God K, member for 12 months on the contender level. Hey Ness, I feel like if Lamont would have kept quiet, he could have been on this card. Also, this is going to be one of the best fights this year. Shout out Tank. I don't know, man. You know what they say, closed mouth don't get fed. God K back with another fight. Every card doesn't have to be for the hardcore fans. It's cool to get the circus fights every now and then. I'm with you. But the undercard, that's how you get regular boxing fans. You feel me? By putting the good undercard. Then the main event gets the casuals. Marquise Blocker, $5. When Jake stops Tank or even gets a decision win on the 14th, Netflix single-handedly knocked off the two faces of boxing in the same year. Crying out loud, hand on face, emoji. Yeah, I mean, if Tank loses, he gonna want a rematch. Exhibition or not, he gonna want a rematch, man. Last call for callers. If you're trying to call in, now is the time. Uh-oh. Do we got a real face-off push?
Who is the biggest star in boxing? Tank Davis.
Hey, yo. Jake pushing Tank in the shoulder as if it was a jab is hilarious.
Tank Davis.
Hey, yo, he ain't that tall, honestly. Like, that Tank right in his face, like he could definitely hook off. It's gonna be harder than normal, yeah, but he could fuck him up. His jaw is literally right there. The height difference isn't that big. I seen my man, what was his name? PG some shit. Overtime some shit. Overtime, whatever the fuck his name is. But I'm just like, yo, he said, yo, the height disparity is crazy. It's not to me. It's not. It ain't that. I mean, maybe the hat is the hat give and take a few more inches.
The biggest.
Yo, this I'm playing it one more time only because it looks like when you slap boxed in the hood, but you told your man like, yo, don't hit me in the face. Look at watch. Look, right, so now here go Jake about to slap box. So you gonna tap him you gonna jab him to the shoulder. Yo, he really jabbed him to the shoulder. That was like the scariest push ever. Let's be real. Jake was afraid there was about to be a Canelo Alvarez, Keller Plant type counterpunch. That's why he jabbed the push. You don't never see somebody jab. You see Tank pushed him. My man, yo, look, my man Jake said, tag, you're it. He aimed for the shoulder. Nah, man, they out of control. Yo, oh, man, I got to roll that. Crazy. Tip, you there? Playing tag with the shoulders, nasty work. That's crazy too. Damn, I wish this had rewind. Jake is heavy. Tank did that. It's no different than when Fury pushed Wilder at the weigh-in, at the press conference, sizing him up, feeling how big the man really is. That's what Tank just did. But we're going to watch it one more time because, look, he ain't realized, I mean, he just realized, right, in real time how heavy Jake is. He pushed Jake. Yeah, Jake went back, but so did Tank. So he couldn't even keep his own balance. He went backwards too. Let me see if we can get it to start over. Look, watch when he pushed. Look, he was forced to push him. He took a look. He had to. Yo, Jake kind of sturdy. Jake kind of sturdy. Tell me I'm lying. Tank tried to push Jake, and he went a step back himself. Jake kind of sturdy. That might mean something in terms of punch resistance. What up, Tank cousin?
Yeah, man. I told y'all, man. Shit crazy. From 2 wins to 200 million. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Cuz, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to do numbers out here, bro. We about to do numbers. Shout out to Golden Boy. They had their little press conference today. You know what I'm saying? You know, we had to hold it up. You know what I'm saying? We were not late. We were not late. You know, we just had to let Golden Boy get their shine. You know what I'm saying? And then we was going to proceed with, you know, the real card. You know, the real card. Jake Paul versus Gervonta Tank Davis, man. The fight that is going to move the sport of boxing. You know, we had to warm up, man. We had to warm up. You know, we had that dry ass press conference in New York the other day. You know, New York just be sucking the energy out of people, man. You know what I'm saying? New York really just sucks the energy out of people. So we had to lighten the mood once we took our talents to South Beach. I mean, y'all seen how we approached it. You know what I'm saying? You seen how we approached the press conference, man. You know, face was all lit up, man. You know what I'm saying? We was happy to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but sunshine. You know what I'm saying?
It was
Bad
raining.
women, bro. Hey, man, it's always raining in Florida. But even when it's raining, it still be sunny outside. You know what I'm saying? It still be sunny outside. You don't get that in New York. New York, it be gloomy as shit. You know what I'm saying? It look depressing out there, bro. It look depressing. Look real depressing out there. But yeah, man, the face is back, man. And you know what I'm saying? We just happy to be back in the sport of boxing. You heard him. Just happy to be back in the sport of boxing, doing what we do. Hey, doing what we do, man. And you know what I'm saying? It's not only that Tank is on the card. Not only is Tank on the card, but you know what I'm saying? The king of 140 is on the card, man. The dude nobody want to fight. I hear people calling in, well, why did they get Richard to Hitchens? Hitchens don't want to fight, man. Hitches don't want to fight. It remind me of that Caleb Plant dude. You know what I'm saying? When dudes be calling out names, man, dudes don't want to fight, man. They don't want to fight. Should be crazy. But yeah, man, you know, we taking care of mandatory business, man. You know, Andy Hidioka. You know what I'm saying? We about to get his ass up out of there on Amazon. I mean, not Amazon Prime, Netflix, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Because we moving the needle. We be all over the place from Fox to Showtime. You know what I'm saying? To CBS, TBS, TNT. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. USA Network. We be all over the place. Shout out to Al Heyman, man. You know what I'm saying? Just brokering deals 24/7, man. You know, we just move the needle with every network we join, man. God damn. But another PBC fighter on another Netflix card. Crazy. Ain't none of y'all favorite fighters doing this. Shout out to Shakur. You know what I'm saying? It took for Shakur Tio to go to have the PBC host the event, you know what I'm saying, financed by Turkey to get their biggest fight. You know what I'm saying? Like what is going on, man? When y'all gonna wake up, man? When are y'all gonna wake up? Y'all gotta understand. This is like Star Wars. This is like Star Wars, man. Just come join the rebellion, man. Come join the rebellion. You know what I'm saying? The Empire about to strike back, baby. The Empire is about to strike back. Says Wicked. But shout out to Bomb Amy. You know what I'm saying? She got a good fight coming up. About to have a 3-minute bout. I understood why she vacated her WBC title once they said that, man. Hopefully Mauricio gets with the program. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Mauricio gets with the program and we can start, you know what I'm saying, forward in women's boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? These women on MVP really setting the standard. You know what I'm saying? Clarissa Shields, you know what I'm saying? She gotta cooperate, man. Go get that Jake Paul bag. Don't be like Nico Ali, man. Don't be like Nico Ali. That Jake Paul bag's still out there for you. Even though we know she doing her own thing with Jake in her corner, she can't fail, bro. Clarissa Shields cannot fail with Jake in her corner. We only gonna respect her even more as being the face of women's boxing, bro. And you know what I'm saying? My girl Shotgun Mayer, she got a bout coming up. I want y'all to tune into that. You know what I'm saying? She is the best fighter at 147 pounds in the women's division, respectfully. And yeah, man, that's about it, man. That's about it. Shout out to Tank, shout out to Gary, man. Doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? DMV, we moving the needle once again.
Damn, Katie Teller vacated her WBC. Chantel Cameron just got upgraded. Damn. Okay, and that's an MVP Promotions fighter. Yes, sir. Last call for callers. Last call. Mikhail.
What's good? What's good? You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I just got out the gym, so I ain't got to see nothing but that little clip of the presser, man. This shit is a movie, right? That's what y'all wanted, a movie. I don't know what kind of movie it is. I don't know if it's gonna be an action movie. It might be a comedy parody. But I like the undercard though. I like the undercard. I like Alycia getting busy. Y'all know Ohio runs boxing. Y'all know how we get out. Alycia, hopefully she goes out there and she looked a little rusty in her last bout. Looked like a little ring rust. Also looked like a little frustration also set in, and she was just kind of rushing her work a little bit. I think old girl presented her with a little bit more of a challenge. The style was a little awkward than what she was thinking she was gonna face. So hopefully she bounces back. This will be her second fight uh after switching trainers. So hopefully she's back in it. I checked out Avius Griffin's opponent. I think that's a good get back fight for him. That's on the prelims, right?
Yes, sir.
That's not on the main card. Yeah, I think that's a good get back fight for him. Get back in there, get back to work, and get back to building himself back. Uh, Obviously, Julian was a step up fight, and it was a bang out though. It didn't look like he was outclassed. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe just a little bit. He was outclassed. Maybe just a little bit, and a few things to tighten up. with his style. He's a hard puncher, but he's got to set up that work. But yeah, I always say as long as Jake delivers on the undercard, I don't mind the 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 main attraction for the casuals being something a bit circus. It's still moving the needle forward for boxing. But I will say this, man. If if Tank is your hero, that's your role model, man. Listen, getting in the ring with me is a bad idea, man. If that's your role model, getting in the ring with me is a bad idea, man. Because Tank run away from challenges, man. So and I'm gonna be every bit of a challenge. It'll be the challenge you don't conquer. I'm gonna be your Mount Olympus. So Tank being your role model is nasty work, man. That's you say that's nasty work. But hey, some guys got to be company men. They gotta hold down the PBC. Me, I ain't a fan of none of these fighters, man. I ain't nobody's fan, man. Only fighter I'm rocking with,
You may feel like
life
it's
or
your
death,
time,
is me, and
but it's
that's
not
it.
your time.
So
That's
hold it down,
the
hold it down, man.
bill. James Payne, what up?
Man, you tell me what's up, man. I'm looking at the presser or whatever you circulating in the ethos, man. I'm not liking what I see, man. It's looking very Ringling Brothers over there, man. Looking very Barnum and Bailey, man. I mean, where the elephants and the trapeze acts, the motherfuckers walking tight ropes, holding the long sticks, and you gotta have the ringmaster whipping the lions and shit on the soapbox, man. I mean, I don't know what's going on. And then you was talking about the size discrepancy. I was expecting more of a visual size discrepancy because the Thurman and the Fundura size
Yeah, but
discrepancy is very.
Fondura 6'6",
Yeah,
homie.
and even that, like, and look how visually crazy that shit look like that shit look like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar level 5 in Game of Death against goddamn, I don't know, that ain't Bruce Lee, like a Bruce Leroy. Yeah, Keith Thurman would be Bruce Leroy. The size discrepancy is crazy, but in this is like, but then you gotta check Tank footwear too, because these young niggas like to wear heels and platforms and shit. So he probably getting like 2 inches of assistance underneath his feet, and then that's helping him with Jake, and then Jake kind of slumped over a little bit, like a kind of ogreish and shit. He looking solid. I mean, he looking plus 200. I mean, I wonder I don't know, bro. How the fuck did we get here, bro? Like, I'm honestly at a point, man, I don't even give a fuck about Tank Bag in this situation, man. It's just looking very Barnum and Bailey. You know what I'm saying? Step right up, all that type of shit, man. The smoke and mirrors ain't even really doing it for me no more. The tricks getting a lot less entertaining, man. It's just, I don't know, especially coming off of what we just seen, real coronations, real achievements around this motherfucker. And here we go again with the the do 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 do, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I don't know, bro. So I'm on. Hopefully they can sway me. Hopefully it can get more entertaining as we get close to maybe a nigga just there bored tonight or something. But at least it's on Netflix, so it'll be free for a nigga. But yeah, man, that's my call, man.
Oh
Third route from the
man,
sun, shit,
Jake
man.
about to piss Tank off. Look at
Oh
what he
Lord,
did. Yeah, because you know how it is. People, listen, this isn't a race thing. It's just
what you did, man.
but it's a race thing, right? Like white people and Latin people are more freely with the gay jokes, where you can't
What?
play with the gay and an African American, man.
What?
Jake Wildin,
What?
Tank
Did he
ain't.
kiss him?
Oh yeah,
What the fuck he kissed him?
Oh, he tonguing him down. Tonguing
No,
Tank
his tongue didn't push him away. What the fuck is that?
Come on, what you mean? What is that?
Ooh,
That's got to be
what?
AI, and Jake is trolling Tank.
No, bro,
Jake
that's so gross, bro.
Jake is
Oh
trolling Tank.
God, bro.
Jake is trolling Tank right
Hey
now.
man, I just
Oh
threw up
Lord
something in my
Jesus.
mouth, bro. I ain't fucking with you no more,
Oh
Niz.
Jesus.
You getting?
Yo,
Hey, Niz,
yo,
I tuned in to TBV,
Jake
man.
is
Not
out of
goddamn
control,
XX,
bruh.
bro. What you doing over there,
Bro,
man?
Jake
Stop
is
it.
out of control, bruh.
Stop it. You out of control, bro. You pushing the
Hey
narrative,
yo,
bro. What you
hey
doing
yo,
right
it's
now,
on
bro?
his
I ain't want to
verified.
see.
This is his
I want to see some.
verified. This
I
is his
want to see
verified
competition,
Jake
bro. What are
Paul.
you doing,
This
bro?
is his verified Jake Paul
Oh
4,000,000.6
God,
X
shit is
followers.
gross, bro. Hey man, I'm gonna holler at you, Niz, man. You just made me
Oh
throw up a little
shit.
bit in my mouth, bro.
I
I
ain't
can't
do
believe you
nothing.
show. Is you showing it
I'm
live on
reporting.
YouTube right now?
I'm reporting, man. I'm reporting. That's the
Oh
bell.
my
I'm
God.
reporting, man. I'm just letting y'all know that's probably gonna make Tank very upset. That's probably gonna make Tank very upset. You know how it is. He said they can never make me hate you, Spanky Tanky. Yeah. Yo, that's crazy. Mr. Perfect.
Like he got a, Jake a Disney kid. So them Disney kids be
You sound bad. Get
2
your
years old.
service
So
right. Lord have mercy. Jake out here
y'all can
wilding.
hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
You hear me? You hear me now?
Yep.
Yo, you hear me now? Oh.
Yes.
But yeah, man, Jake a Disney kid, man. So he gotta get his fruity ass fans. That's why he had to make that fake ass kiss, man. To get his fruity ass fans hyped up for the fight, man.
He getting
So
Tank
yeah,
hyped
and
up. That's
plus he
about to
had
make Tank go hard in the gym. He gonna want to knock his head off.
And then he had Aiden Ross, fruity ass there asking questions and shit, talking about he want to bet on the fight and all that shit. He only did that shit because Kaseya did that shit with Tank and Ryan. Like, niggas just be chasing clout, bro. But yeah, man. Damn, what the fuck I about to say when I came on this bitch? Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you, was that Canelo and Crawford car ass?
The undercard you talking about?
Yes, not the main event.
Like it wasn't the best, for sure.
What?
It wasn't the best for sure. Like, obviously you had the Leicester and
That shit was. Oh yeah, okay, that
no, that
Lester.
Leicester
Hold
was
on.
fire. The Leicester was fire, and
Yeah, that was the one fight, and Wilson ain't got knocked out. That was it, right?
who got knocked out?
Stone Cold Bud, the Bud nigga.
Oh yeah. But that was prelim. That wasn't even main card.
Thank you, because that card was ass. That Lester fight was good. That was the only fight that was good. But the main event triumphed everything to make it a good event. But that undercard was ass. Like,
Yeah, I
I
can't
don't give
even
a fuck what.
remember. I can't even remember the
That's what
undercard.
I'm saying. Right, exactly. Nah, you got to shout out to Jake,
Oh
man, because he already.
yeah. Vargas, man. He ain't do enough though. He ain't get the win. He ain't do enough.
And did you like that fight?
Nah, it was underwhelming. But that's not
That shit
Vargas'
was
fault. That's
terrible.
Callum's fault. Callum was supposed to be the puncher to knock out the smaller Vargas, remember?
Yeah. I ain't like that fight though. That shit pissed me off too. And niggas was falling asleep waiting on the Crawford and fight. So, but that I ain't gonna lie, that main event woke niggas up for sure. But yeah, if Jake get this undercard right, bro, like
I
he
mean,
got a
he
couple
already
fights on
announced
like,
it.
yeah, this shit might do it, bro. This
So
shit
you like
might.
the undercard?
Yeah, what you mean? Yeah, Gary Russell, you got Alycia, nigga.
Do you
Yeah,
feel
hell
like it's your
yeah.
time?
I
What
But it's
you
mean,
mean?
not your
That's
that
time.
just sound like the other one. The other one had names, You had Lester and then
what?
Billy, and you had Vargas and
Nah,
Callum. We knew
nah.
them.
It's different. These different names. Well, Gary Russell is better than all them niggas' names. Like, and
I
Alycia is
mean,
better than them niggas'
by
names. That's a female.
better you mean like he got more skills?
Popular.
Because nah, I gotta go.
Popular,
That was the
nigga.
bell. That was the bell. You wildin'.
Popular.
Gary Russell ain't popular. What the fuck? He tripping. He fell for real. Like, son, he tripped. Really. Oh, what up, Star? Hold on a minute, H-Town. I didn't even realize Star was there.
What up? What up? What up? Can you hear me, Ness?
Clear as day.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So Tank looked like the little boy that wanted to stay at home and play with his friends outside, and his mama made him go to a cookout, to a family cookout. So he looks so uncomfortable and unhappy up there. I kind of feel bad for him because I don't know business wise what happened for with this fight to have to take place. I found it kind of strange that when Jake said I'm paying you, it's like he had to confirm that, and I'm just like,
Nah,
how
I
is
think he
that?
was proven more proven to the people that he's lying.
Okay, but I mean, so you think Jake was lying when he said that, like he's not cutting the check?
Yeah, of course he's lying. That's why they pant to the executives, and both of them was saying no.
Okay. What you think about the glove thing? With Calvin asking for a different glove size.
What size they want to use? I ain't hear
Well,
that.
Calvin asked about the glove size, and he said, okay, so once they started betting, Calvin got up to ask a question. Like the whole media thing was terrible as far as it looking like all of that was staged. That didn't seem like real media, because Calvin Ford got up to ask a question as a media person, and he said, so why, Jake? I need to ask you, why you guys wearing 12-ounce gloves? I'm Tank's trainer. Y'all talking about betting all this money. So why Tank got to wear 12-ounce gloves? So Jake was like, that was y'all side that asked for 12-ounce gloves. So Calvin was like, I didn't know that, but because I'm sitting here like wondering why why you can't fight in, I think he said 10-ounce, and Tank fight in 8-ounce. Like, is that the normal? I think that's the normal size or whatever they usually wearing.
Hell no. Ain't no way Tank can fight in 8-ounce.
But what does Tank normally fight in?
He definitely normally fights in 8-ounce. Never fought. That's what I said before.
Right.
He never fought in 10-ounce.
So when Calvin said that, Jake said, I don't care. I don't mind that.
Yeah, but it's
So
not gonna
then,
be possible because of the commission. The commission is setting that the glove size because of the weight disparity. That's to help.
so maybe that's why. But Tank was like, I don't care. I don't care what size we fight in. So I found that, like, I'm like, how does Tank not know that he's wearing 12-ounce and not know what he want to?
Because you gotta imagine we can't ruin the champ's image. The champ is the money, so the champ don't know, but the champ knows. But we can't say that the champ knows.
So how does his trainer, like, it just, I don't know.
Because
I don't know, Ness. It's like,
the trainer doesn't have to necessarily, like, depending what kind of trainer you are, right? A Bomac trainer is a manager trainer, so he would know. So if you're not manager trainer, you're not privy to the contract.
Yeah, that looked so weird to me, and I'm just like, how is this type of stuff being discussed when the media is supposed to be answering their questions? So that part looked weird to me. I like the fact that they have the women on the pre-fight. They have Alycia Baumgardner and the young lady, but I'm kind of ready for Miami Baumgardner to fight some names that we are familiar with as well. I'm happy to see that they have her on the undercard, but I don't know who the young lady that she's fighting. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm kind of ready for her to fight some names like I am Gabby Fundora. So I'm just like, I don't know. What did you think about the whole thing?
I'm with you though. I'm hoping to see Baumgardner in the big name fight coming up.
Yeah.
Whenever that could be. I mean, you got with MVP. I'm hoping the whole point was for them to help you get the big fight. Like,
right.
She should be getting you know, I mean, the girl lost, right? So she lost. So I don't know what they're gonna do now, cause
Mm-hmm.
Scott Nicholson lost. That was kind of like someone that was acting like that could have been a fight. So then you
Okay.
got Serrano, Katie Taylor, you know, Carolina
Mm-hmm.
Dubois.
Yeah, Caroline Dubois. I'm like, I want to fight her, see her fight somebody so tough because she like, I'm ready. I'm doing this. I'm knocking her out. Like, it's like, come on. Like, if you really bad, like, I want to see you fight somebody that I know is gonna go at it with you. So yeah. But I was gonna see what the show, how y'all was popping off tonight, but me looking at it, Ness, it's just not looking good for me. But I mean, I'm gonna watch it. We gonna talk about it, but it's looking real play.
What you think of her dress? I'm a hater.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I've seen her in a lot better. I'm like, what is this little colorful number that I didn't like it. Mm-mm.
She gonna hate me for saying it, but it make her ass look horrible.
Yeah, I didn't. It doesn't do anything for her shape or her chest because she's built kind
Nothing.
of small in those areas. So she need to wear stuff to accentuate those areas. I didn't like it. I didn't really like it on her. No,
That didn't do.
it didn't do justice for sexy Baumgardner. That's what we used to seeing. It looked a little
Damn,
circusy, like the event.
Jerry said clown Joe. That's terrible. Star, let me
What do you
get to
say?
something mean. We ain't gonna repeat it. Let me
Go
get to
ahead. I'll see you in the morning.
yeah. Let me get to some of these callers. H Town.
What up, Miss Cameron?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Sound Baby. Hey, Tanky's diabolical, bro. That's wild. That just gonna stick, man. Hey, man, it's a tank show and no tank fans. That's what the hell we should have about 60 people in Discord when Tank was on a tank show. Damn, his fans put on him too. Crazy, man. I guess they don't want to be wearing the matching nail polish to the Ferrari, you know.
Mm.
That's just wild. I but hey, I got an idea. Has been talking hella spicy lately about Jake, how he's trash, he ain't no real fighter and all this.
Who's
But
talking
as I
spicy?
recall, my boy Two Tone, I mean, he was going in on him hard. How he's a fake for trash, no skills. He's a one step above Supermax, and I mean, my boy was going in. But hey, do you remember when Jake Paul said that he's willing to fly any influencers that want to spar him to Puerto Rico? Can we somehow work out a two-tone to superstar spar match with Jake Paul in Puerto Rico? You know, I'll be glad to donate to the flight to see that content. My boy Tone been talking like he whooping people's butts out here.
Yeah. I don't know. The Tone would take that offer.
I mean, that'll be hella content right there.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna hop on over here because he said he was probably gonna slither over here. So I was gonna bring it up to him, see if he's interested. Maybe we can run that by the superstar himself.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah,
I
man,
just
hey,
hope he takes it serious, man. Don't go in there trying to just get content because Jake will stop him.
yeah, because Jake been sparring real heavyweight. People can acting like this boy ain't really sparring like real fighters.
He dropped the main event fighter last weekend on DAZN. Like, he's not a guy that isn't fucking training every day.
And he's got all the money to have the best trainers, nutritionists.
Yes,
He gets all his rest. Like, I mean, I don't know what people are thinking, man. Yeah, maybe he's not as advanced as other guys, but this kid is putting real work in, man. I don't know, man. Tank better be careful, man, if they're trying to do 8-ounce gloves. That's wild. Because, I mean, yeah, it gives Tank a better chance to knock him out. But imagine a heavyweight hitting you with 8-ounce gloves, this.
Yeah, man.
I
Well,
don't know, man. That's
there's
just
no way.
dangerous, man. I don't
There's
know.
no way. There's no way
You may
Jake
feel
could
like it's
wear
your
10
time,
ounce. Once
but
you
it's not
above
your time.
54, you gotta wear 10s and up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's probably Tank that could get it off with some sort of petition to the commission. But again, the commission already stated they had 12s for safety reasons. So I don't know.
Man, they gonna play. They gonna play around and find out. He gonna get caught with the middle of that gloves, man. He'll get hurt, man. That's a big boy, man. Jake ain't no little kid.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
again, Tank ain't gonna get hit with nothing less than the 12s or the 10s. But that's
I'll
the
be.
bell. Champ Mike Omaha.
Boxing boys.
What up?
What's happening, this? Hey man, can I get some crow?
Yes, sir.
That's for the boxing world. We taking a big L today. Taking a big L today. Oh my God. That little AI video you posted, Tank gonna like that shit. I don't know what you thinking. You know Tank gonna like that shit.
Nah,
He was up there on the stage.
he gonna want to
He was
kill
up there.
Jake for that.
Man, he was up there on the stage looking like a little bitch anyway. Had his damn shoulder out and shit, with the jacket down with his shoulder out and shit. That's how my girl rock her shit. The
You out of
fuck, man?
control, man.
Am I lying though? That shit is so fake and scripted. Tank was saying it too. When he pushed him and then he pushed him and Jake pushed him back, nobody even jumped in the middle of him. It was real. They gonna get all between that shit. Then they get close back again. You know that shit fake as fuck, man. I don't even know why we watching that shit. It's crazy that they doing this like that in the boxing world. Tank must have sold his soul or something, bro.
Wow.
He did. I'm telling you, bro. This is not right, bro. This seems weird as fuck to me, bro. It's like, what the fuck? This shit weird, man. Super weird. This some shit that's supposed to be in the movie. Get this shit out of here, man. We ain't trying to watch this. As a real boxing fan, I am not trying to watch that shit, bro. We might as well pay fucking Shakira and Keyshawn a fight too. Fuck it. Let's watch them spar. Get them 100 mil too. Shit, that's what these niggas about to do. The fuck? Tank up there looking like a straight female on the stage. He look like a straight female, bro. I promise you. I think like a female, big ass hoodie and shit. He look like a girl, nigga. That shit out of here, man. I'm glad we got. I'm glad last weekend, the weekend before, whatever. It's gonna hold us over for a little bit though, and then we gonna get this. We got this fucking Devin, Ryan Norman shit. Cause this shit right here is just. I guess I don't know what the fuck we call this clown show. This shit weak. I don't know why they ain't putting this shit on. I'm glad this shit ain't getting no traction. I see them views on this press conference ain't getting no numbers. I'm glad niggas is not interested. I hope we straight good. For real. Nothing, man. Straight up. I mean, I guess it's give you something to talk about, and it's gonna give us something to do for the day. Like it's a event, like we got something to do, something to get together when you kicking like shit. We got something to do. But that shit weak. I can't believe we entertaining this shit. Shout out to T-Bro Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, man, for holding it down for the boxing game. Shout out to you, Nesta Gill, for standing on the J-O-B. Yes, sir. You know what time it is. Fuck, man, gotta deal with this. I hope this is the last day we talk about this. What we moving on tomorrow, next? You see, there was another press conference today. That other one was today too with Kid Austin.
Yeah. As soon as this one finished, that shit jumped on my YouTube, yeah.
Yeah. Let's get that popping tomorrow, man.
You may feel like it's your time,
Shout out to the boxing
but
boys.
it's not your time.
I mean, we literally talked about that card last night. It was announced last night, the full undercard, Schofield taking on JoJo. You got the Joshua Edwards heavyweight. He's back in action. We got another Jake Paul video here. This is him arriving to the press conference in his Bugatti, but he's being recorded, obviously. So let's see what was said.
Wait, what do you? I'm gonna ask. What are you making for the fight? What are you and Gervonta making? I'm cheesy. I want to know. I'm weird.
You're pocket watching.
A little bit here. What do you guys make?
Hey yo, I've never watched Aiden Ross's content. He's got some weird facial expressions, right? Like, why is he grinning so much? He's super cheesing, right?
Wait, what do you? I'm gonna ask. What are you making for the fight? What are you and Gervonta making? I'm cheesy. I want to know. I'm weird.
You're pocket watching?
A little bit here. What are you guys making?
Okay, he said I'm cheesing, so I guess he already noticed he was smiling so much.
What would you get? Like, what do you think?
50 to 100 mil.
You're closer on the first number.
Wow, that's still crazy to me, bro.
People are like 200. It's just like nah. Boxing's not like that anymore.
Damn.
But still, it's a lot of money. It's like NFL quarterback money.
Wait, what do you? I'm gonna ask. What are you making for the fight?
Damn, I need some football fans to call in. He said NFL quarterback money. Not to say that we need you to really tell us how much the average quarterback makes, because the man just did say you're closer to the first number. Closer to means not over 50 in my opinion, but I'm sure people still going to run with it and say it could potentially be over 50 million per fighter. I was told 40 million for Tank. That's why you've been hearing me say 40 million. That's why even this morning I'm like, man, Tank make another 40. We might not see him fight none of them dudes that y'all think he want to fight or y'all think y'all want to see him fight. So seems like my sources was right, spot on, because 40, 50, that shit is not the same thing, but very close. Very close. Nike, Hendricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boxing boy, what you solo, Scarface, no Manolo?
You know it.
Yes, sir, man. Shouts out the Boxing Voice. Shouts out whole team. So man, I can't keep stressing it enough, man. Like, I think we might be close. Like, I don't know if it's like, I know it's in the talks, but we might get that Carlos Adames Crawford fight, man. Might get it, man. We might get it, man. That's what I want to see. Like, greatness awaits. 160, come back down 8 more pounds, take them titles. Even if he don't go undisputed, I would want him to go at least win the belt there and be unified in the lineal. But if he don't do that, at least win the belt down there. But I prefer one of the three. I would want him to go undisputed, so then it's really cemented. I mean, it's already cemented in history. 3 times, 3 different weight classes undisputed. But if he go down there and become 4, oh man, talk about the face of boxing. He would be the definition of boxing if he do that. Like, I mean, he already the definition of boxing. That shit. 3 times undisputed, 3 different classes. I don't know why motherfuckers try to not give him the credit. Cause you know, Ndongo, he was unified, became undisputed against a unified champ in ring. That was Ndongo. And then Earl unified, and the ring was on the line. You know, number 1 versus number 2 in the division. At the time, he was number 2 because he did have 1 belt. Earl had 3. So you know. And then shit, this division, he beat the lineal and undisputed champion at 168. So, man, it's the definition of boxing. Like, if you don't do it the boy Crawford way, which way you gonna do it? Because the man fought all the comp, and then people keep saying, "Oh, his resume, is it his fault that motherfuckers didn't want to fight?" And now you see the reason. The way he did Spence, Canelo, and Dongo, Mean Machine, who's the other dude? Postal, Porter. Motherfucker was like, yeah, we ain't gonna fight this guy, man. Look how he doing to everybody. Ricky Burns beat the shit out of Ricky Burns, even though he ain't knock him out. He beat the shit out of him in his home country and took the belt. So, you know, definition of boxing, Mr. Bud Crawford. We want that Carlos Adames fight. You know, shouts out Boxing Voice. That's my call.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Alrighty then. Stevie J. Stevie J got to unmute.
Yo, what's going on, man?
What up?
What's going on? Hey, I don't know if I caught it too late or
What up, boxing boys?
I don't know if I caught it too late or what's going on, but did y'all hear about that press conference with Gervonta Davis and Jake Paul? And he said Gervonta Davis told Jake Paul, if things don't go the way that it's supposed to go after the fight, I'm gonna beat both of y'all. Both of y'all up. You and your promoter or whoever that dude is he was talking to.
Yeah, but he was talking about drug testing. If he talking about, he talking about if Jake popped dirty.
Oh, okay. Because I was listening to that conversation, like that sounded a little fishy to me. Because I already had my speculations on Jake, and when he said that, it was like, hold on, what you mean by that? Like, so I was a little confused about that.
Yeah, they doing strict drug testing though. They're using USADA, and they already both enrolled. But yeah, that was about drug testing. You know, there's been speculation whether or not Jake has been. You know, people have been trying to put those allegations on him for a minute.
Oh, okay. So that's what that was about. Okay, yeah. I appreciate that for the clarity, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, what up, Ness? TDV in the building. It's Sony Woods. That's my little brother right there.
Hey, Sony, what it do? What's
what
good
up?
with
That's
you?
My little brother, Stevie J.
Hey, salute, Stevie J. What up with you?
Shit, man, nothing, man. You know, just living life, man. But I appreciate you answering my question because I was really confused about that.
My little brother think the fight rigged. I'm trying to tell him it's not.
Yeah, man, I don't know yet, man. I honestly don't know yet, especially with today. They making $2 million bets. I don't really know, man. I don't really know. And then
how much they said Tank Davis supposed to make from this fight?
40 mil.
Oh, man.
Jake just said closer to 50, but, you know, we've been hearing 40 for a minute.
How much Jake making?
Again, they said he just said the video I play, he said closer to 50. He said football player money. I mean, NFL quarterback money, he said.
Wait, what do you I'm gonna ask, what are you making for the fight? What are you and Gervonta making? I'm cheesy. I want to know. I'm weird.
You're pocket watching?
A little bit here. What are you guys making?
What would you get? Like, what do you think?
50 to 100 mil.
You're closer on the first number.
So closer on the first number, right? So, you know, that 40, 50 milli range. Stevie J, we appreciate you. People's Chizam.
Yo, Nuss, what's that word, bro?
Chillin'.
You see Nick Floss fighting Tiger Johnson?
Yes, sir. November 7th.
That's a good fade. Who you got?
Gotta watch the weigh-in. But definitely you could give Floss the edge, man. He's been a natural 147-pounder. He got the tough opposition. But I wouldn't sleep on Tiger. I hear where you leaning already. You was about to say Floss. I heard your whole pronunciation.
I got Floss.
Yeah, I won't sleep on Tiger, man. Tiger, he could punch. He could punch, man. He could punch, and he's starting to come into his own. Remember, he just got into that welterweight division.
Can he punch though?
I think so.
Floss punching more than him, in my opinion.
I mean, again, Floss been there. Floss been there. He should be, you know. Tiger moved up 2 divisions already, so he was holding himself back. He fought Ryan in the amateurs.
In my opinion, Floss is like an overachiever. Been on a win streak, got knocked out, been on a win streak, upset some people. Tiger kind of has been underwhelming to me. He's the decorated amateur, all that shit. And when I watch him fight, I just be like, man, he could be doing more. And Prentice be saying the same shit to him. But
remember, he stopped Kendo. And Sims went, you know what I'm saying? Right before
it's gonna be a good fight.
Right before that, Sims was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even trying to use that term, but you know what I'm saying.
What about Glenton Smith and Marcus Brown?
Not only that, even everybody was high on Elvis once upon a time. He went 12 with Kendo. Tiger stopped him.
Yeah, maybe you on to something. I'm gonna still go Floss. But what you think about Glenton Smith and Marcus Brown?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good
That's a
fade
good one.
too.
But like, damn, man, these dudes be getting so mad. Like, I just feel Marcus sharper. Marcus got a vintage win over Battle Jack, man, 2019.
Yeah, he's sharper naturally. You know, he
Yeah.
fight with good rhythm,
Now Brandon is the
good
more
skill, athletic,
Brandon is
rugged.
the dog. He's more of a dog though. Brandon's more of a
Yeah,
dog. Like he's gonna
and he
throw
been
and
more
throw and
active.
throw, but he's not the pedigree of Marcus. Marcus is an
Yeah,
Olympian.
Marcus got pedigree, Olympian. Yeah, for sure. But man, he just ain't been active for real. Like if you go off just the eye test, you would say Marcus Brown is the more skilled,
Didn't he
athletic
shake
fighter.
out this year though? He shook out once this year. That should be enough.
I think he shook out last year,
Let
some
me
last
see.
summer. He fought last. He's fought like twice in like 5 years type
Bro, that
shit.
fight is around the corner.
Good
That's
grade,
October
man.
1st. That's 8 days away.
Yeah, it's a good fight over in Africa. I'm asking you about some real hardcore shit.
That's
I
in
ain't talking.
Lagos, man.
This shit don't make you feel old though, bro. Like when you see the streamer, this shit ain't really for
You
us.
may
Like how
feel like
could
it's your
this shit
time,
ain't for us,
Bro,
man?
let me tell
The
you,
but it's
I
not
had a
streamers
now.
whole
and
nother
shit.
thumbnail. I was gonna talk about the Lamont Roach and the Isak Cruz fight, but then I'm like, man, these Tank fans gonna want to talk about their presser.
Nah, man. I'm just saying, like this whole pressure with the influencers and the streamers and the Twitch niggas and all the niggas that play video games, this for them. Like this ain't for like us. Like I don't know any of these streaming niggas. Like when I say I'm really watching this with my son, this cause this is his crowd. Like this ain't my crowd at all. Like it's a bunch
Yeah,
of
I mean,
nerds.
I
Like
mean, I never watched the Aiden Raw stream, but I know who he
me,
is.
like I don't know who Aiden Ross is at all. Like I've never watched Aiden Ross, Casa Knot, none of them niggas. Like this not
But
for,
you could
and this is
you
like
could
the
pick him out of
crowd he
lineup
mixing
though.
with.
You could pick him out of lineup though.
But I've never watched 3 minutes of none of their content. Like
Nah, that's
I
understandable, but they so popular. I've never watched Aiden Ross, bro. But I
me
know
neither.
his face. I know his
I just
face.
know that I know the I Show Speed nigga is from here in Cincinnati, but I've never watched a streamer. Like I don't find that shit entertaining. Maybe it's because I'm getting older, but that crowd of people he's mixing in with,
They said that
this
kid made
shit
his
whack.
first million at 17, bro. Imagine making a
Like this shit
mill
is
at
whack.
17.
Like I don't know, bro. Like I just don't find that shit entertaining. I don't watch none of that shit. Like none of that shit.
Me neither.
Shit is just he mixing in with a crowd that I know nothing about.
But
Like
it's
this
gonna
shit
bring
ain't for
more
me.
views. You know that. The more
It's gonna
Aiden,
bring my 15. It's gonna bring in the children,
yeah,
teenagers.
yeah, because
My 15-year-old son.
but that's what you're
That's
not
not.
getting. He bringing in your son. You already there. Now, even though you say no, I'm only watching it because of my son. That's
Yeah, I'm just
cool.
watching because of my son.
That's cool. But guess what? They tapped into the 15 to 18 and they hit the 35, which is
You
you.
gotta think, bro. I don't even play video games. I can't tell you the last time I sat down and played a video game. I'm not watching those niggas
Me
stream in his
neither.
bedroom. Like that shit's whack. Like I said, this is like Tank is mixing in with a crowd that I know nothing about. Like I don't know. Like this shit is. I don't know. Shit is lame to me. But like I said, I'm gonna just take it as a time to bond with my children, bro. Like so,
Yeah,
I'm all
man.
for it.
Thank Tank, man.
I'm
Thank
all
Tank.
for
He
it,
gonna
man.
bring the whole family together, man.
But like he ain't like this ain't no hood shit. Like this ain't. I was thinking Tank was gonna come out, hold it down for the hood. Like he's trying to mix in with the nerds. Like
What you mean
this is
mix
some
in?
nerd
He ain't
shit.
did shit to mix in. He's just him and Jake and
And
his band of merry men doing what
You may
they doing.
feel
that's
like
who
it's your
gonna be
time,
in Miami. He gonna have all
but
the
it's not your
nerds in
time.
Miami, man.
Nah, you
Ain't
crazy.
no real
Miami
niggas
gonna
going
be
down there.
Miami gonna be lit. Nerds can't
All
afford
nerd
to.
niggas.
Man, you crazy as hell. Nerds can't afford Miami. This guy crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. It depends what type of nerds we talking about. We talking about nerds like Bill Gates type nerds, computer dudes, dudes with money. That's different. When we talk about nerd, what is a nerd to you? Because I know we not talking about smarts and finances. We talking about like not cool guys, right? Like that's what I'm expecting you to. I'm assuming you talking about CYP.
Yo, yo. Tank fan reporting from the nigga that's snorting when he talk. H-Town. Fat fuck. Oh, man. Hey, crazy. It's a win-win for the kid. You know, I fuck with Jake. You know, Tank is my favorite fighter, so you know, it is what it is. I love how people saying that. Look at the size. Look at the size. Look, listen, man. All of a sudden, because Tank fighting Jake, skill level, doing it since you're 7 years old, being a master at what you do. If this was karate, this nigga Tank would be a fucking super duper black purple belt. Like, he would be that good at karate. And you got a guy getting into karate 4 years ago, and you telling me he about to beat dude because he's bigger? If that's the case, what the fuck is karate for then? If size matters that much, cool. But this ain't no regular fight. This ain't saying they about to rush each other and see who's stronger and wrestling. You can wrestle, you can bite. This ain't no regular fight. This is boxing. So y'all, I love how y'all change your minds based on your emotions. Y'all too emotional. When y'all not emotional, oh, we want to talk good boxing. When y'all emotional, he ain't got a chance. He's this, he's that, he's cherry picking. He's not fighting anybody. When y'all not emotional, oh, belts matter. He's a whoop-de-whoop champion. He's a whoop-de-whoop. Emotions in, man, he's a fucking nobody. What has he done? He fights nobody. Y'all all over the place, man. Y'all all over the place. Like a female about to get broken up with. Like y'all do the most. Grow the fuck up. Oh, he punking Tank. Look at him. Look at him. Hood niggas tell you, nigga, he ain't punking him. Well, look like he's scared. Right. But I love what Tank did. Tank did something I like to do. Put your money up there. You think you're gonna lose? Put your money up. Any of y'all niggas think that Tank's too small? Take my bet. Come to my DM. CYP athletes, you got a $100 bet. Escrowed up. I'm not fucking with y'all. I don't know y'all like that. Escrowed up. Every 100 will be sent to Jonathan Sims. Every 100 that's bet will be sent to Jonathan Sims. It has to be $100. I'm not betting you. I'm not paying chump change with you broke niggas no more. Forget that. If you think Jake is gonna win, put your money on it. See, I bet you won't. I bet it won't be not one bet. You know why? Because that's just emotional. Y'all just talking emotional. Emotional. That's what y'all do here. Y'all mad emotional. That's why y'all taking mad L's. L's in life, L's in relationships, L's at your job. Fuck y'all niggas. CYP out.
Alrighty then. Rayochenko, what is up?
I don't know if that could change. Yo,
yes, sir.
Tank enthusiast reporting. Man, I'm watching the press conference or whatever, and man, I'm just excited. You know, I gotta say, you know, people are giving Tank shit, but who would say no to that much amount of money?
Exactly.
I hope it's real though. Because you were saying earlier that they made a 200 million, like a 200 million bet or some stupid shit like that.
$2 million bet.
Oh, okay, two
2
million.
million.
Okay, well
2 million.
that's.
And you know these bets
In that case, that ain't that bad.
These bets never get paid though. Jake and Eddie made a $1 million bet, never got paid. Like these, I don't, you know, Tank just made a bet with Lamont Roach. Did that shit get paid?
Man, one way street when you work with Tank, man. You know how it is. A side shit. Nah, but you know, I'm interested. I'm looking forward to that fight. I don't really want to make the whole call about that because I also want to talk about that Fandora card. Man, it's a combination of the two. This undercard for the Tank fight, it isn't as good as I thought it would be, and I think they should have just combined and merged the PBC card that they have out already. That would have been 200 million on a bad day. So that's just all I got. But I'm still looking forward to both events, the Fandora and Thurman. You know, I hope Thurman pulls through and he shocks the world. You know, one time. Also to wrap up the call, I want to talk about the last caller, my boy who was saying, "Oh, he doesn't understand the youth." Look, I don't get it either. Like, I don't watch these guys either. But the thing is, they know they have boxing fans on a hook. They know we're gonna be there.
Yeah.
Now they're just trying to get the little kids, like I'm talking like the elementary. No, yeah, like I'm talking the elementary school kids. Why? Because those elementary school kids are gonna grow up one day, and they're gonna consume boxing. So that's the point. The point is to hook those kids in, be like, yo, you like Tank Davis? Well, look, it's a win-win. Either Tank Davis knocks out Jake, and they're gonna love that shit, the kids, or Jake knocks out Tank, and guess what? The kids are still gonna love that shit. So either way it goes, either way the cookie crumbles, the kids win.
I told you.
We're too.
Hey, yo, look at Tank already. I told you can't trust this motherfucker. That motherfucker said he was never getting that $2 million. I don't give a fuck what happens.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Yo,
he's from the hood, bro. That's what he says.
Ain't paying him shit. That's hilarious, bro. You out here ass betting.
No, but that's why I like Tank, bro. Tank's actually been really funny during this whole build-up. I really hope he puts on a show. You know, like I hope he really. It's a spectacle. You know, if it goes the distance, it's gonna be a fun TBV episode. Hearing these guys call in and try to explain it. But that's all I got. I don't want to hold up the lines. Shout out TBV. Let's go. Number 1.
Hey, yo, you would think Tank would give me my credit, y'all. 7 seconds ago, look what he posted. But you see, my credit comes with y'all because y'all know I did the show. Ali did it, why can't Tank? Wasn't that my title? Ali did it, why can't Tank? I said, wasn't that my title? Huh? Can the congregation in the back say amen? Motherfucking Nostradamus in the flesh. Nostradamus, man. Nestra fucking Damus. What he posted right there? Ain't that Ali? And I forgot the dude's name. Inoki? Oh, yeah. And Tank says, maybe if they reach that top level, people would be calling their name. Yes, sir. I said, CYP, you know you mad right now. You wish that was you. I said, if Ali could do it, Tank could do it. He used my whole tagline, man. Y'all see that shit. What up, Swift? Come on, Brandon. You can't say that's disgusting. Give me my fucking credit, man. I'm GOAT status. This is what I'm saying, man. They ain't gonna miss me till I'm gone, Jay. What up?
What's up, man? Yo, you know what's crazy? Everybody got something they want to believe in. And the thing that they don't want to believe in is reality. The reality is Tank want to get his money. He didn't make this much money until the first time he fought
Ryan Garcia. Jay Swift, you there? Jay Swift. We lost him. Jay Swift. We got George Ness, a GOAT. $10 super chat. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ. Jay Swift.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
1 2 1 2. Okay. What I was saying was, everybody has their opinion, and that's fine. But why don't we look at Tank's opinion? His opinion is he wanted to make as much money as he made with what's dude name that did that fought Devin
Ryan
Haney
Garcia.
Ryan Garcia. They made a hell of a lot of money together.
Yes, sir.
So what's the difference now? I mean, we all knew Ryan Garcia couldn't beat Tank. We all knew that. He couldn't beat a lot of people. He only could beat somebody off steroids, but that's not, we don't give a damn about that. The bottom line is he's a professional boxer as well, and nobody is stepping in the ring with him. None of the people calling here stepping into the ring with him. So you got to give these boxers some credit. They got heart. They got stamina. They got a discipline. They're training every day to box. And they're getting paid for it. And Tank wants some of that money too. Jake Paul is giving away a lot of money. So why not? If he get $50 million, do you know how much money that is? That's a lot of damn money. And let's say Tank loses. What is everybody going to say? I'm going to say, well, he knew he was too small for that nigga anyway. That's what I'm going to say. I ain't going to say he can't fight, because we know he can fight, because he's undefeated. I ain't going to say he a punk, because none of y'all want to get in the ring with him. So that's the bottom line to me. It's all about America, the richest country in the world.
You may feel
And
like it's your
everybody
time,
wants to get paid.
but it's not your time.
Peace.
Peace. With Fanada, we got Nas. What it do?
Oh,
What up? Yep.
you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Now.
Yeah, shout out East Baltimore, Madison and Bradford, that main line. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the time is here now, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Ain't yo, I mean, I felt some type of way about this fight. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? But the spectacle that boxing is, man, when I seen that initial that initial face off, yo, and the way Tank looked at him and laughed. I don't know, yo. Like, look, I think you got bad intentions, yo. Like, what you made me realize, Ness, on some real rap shit is, I mean, I knew it, but everybody got different motivations, man. Everybody got different motivations for the shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? And it, yo, he want the money, right? And he want the money, and he don't want to go outside. He don't want to go out looking crazy at all. So I don't know, man. It's an exhibition, and if it's scripted or if it's supposed to be scripted, it's gonna go his way. He ain't gonna go out looking like no fool. I don't know. And I feel like the way he looked at him, Tank might do something to him, man. He might do something to him. But I don't know, man. I just maybe we in that era. I don't know. To where as though it is a circus fight. This is an exhibition. But I honestly felt as though that Jake Paul gonna try to get his shit off. That's how I initially felt. Now I don't know. As I think about it, maybe it be a real squabble. You know, I mean, hey, I don't know, man. This where we at. It's happening. I'm a fan of squabble, so I mean, I'm gonna watch it, man. It is what it is, man. It's gonna be free on Netflix. You know, he ain't never gonna fight the people I want him to fight. Probably, he on a different stratosphere, man. Fuck it, I accept it. Come on, that's my call.
All right. Hey, yo. The fact that he still got that tweet up is wild. Wild. I thought it was going to be at 1 million already. That shit only got 100K. 100K, it dropped at 503, so it's an hour in. We need that shit should be bigger than that. That motherfucker wildin'. DeMarcus, what up?
What's up, Ness?
Chillin', man. What it do?
I know you was comparing this fight to when Ali wrestled Inoki in '76.
Yes, sir. And that
You know,
exhibition went sideways. Bob Arum's on record saying they thought he was gonna have to amputate motherfucking Ali's legs, and Noki went ham on his legs.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been nice. But that was like 1976, so Ali kind of had already fought
Yeah,
everybody that he was
yeah,
supposed to fight by then.
yeah, for sure, for
Same thing.
sure. He had
Same
already
thing with like
fought
Floyd
like
and Connor. Floyd
Frazier
fought
twice
Connor
and
towards like
everything.
the end of his career. He had, fought everybody
But this what I
that he
keep
had needed
telling
to
y'all.
fight.
Remember I said this when Tone was on the show, bro. Y'all don't want to believe Tank on that back half, man. He on that back half of the career. In his minds, he ain't come out here to do this for belts. He came to do this for money. He on that back
That's fair.
half.
But me as a lover of the sport, I want to see him and Shakur. That's kind of like a Hagler and like Hearns type of thing for me. Because I'm only 26, so I'm trying to see great fights while I'm young. So it is a little disappointing that he is fighting Jake Paul, but I mean he's getting to his money. I mean, so I can't really knock him for it. I just probably won't watch it if I'm gonna be honest.
I hear you, champ.
I mean, how you even see this going? Like,
I
prediction
mean,
for
I
this
don't
fight.
know. I don't know. I'm still like, do I believe it's real? I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to wait till the first punch, honestly. Cause look, man, I wanted Jake to knock out Mike. That's how you'd have broke the internet. That's how you'd have became public enemy #1. That's how you'd have got every fighter wanting to fight you. That's how your fights would have really fucking been the biggest in the world. Cause you took advantage of the 56-year-old, 59-year-old man. He ain't hit that motherfucker in the head like we wanted him to. He was being
I did
careful.
not want him to hit Mike in the head, man.
Exactly. See,
Mike
I
Floyd
thought
all
this was
that.
gladiator sport. You feel me? So it's like he ain't do that, which leads me to believe either he got morals or there was some sort of motherfucking, rules. Like you can't whack Tyson in the head. So we don't know.
I'm pretty sure there
I
was
don't know what type
rules.
of rules they got for this shit. Are they gonna have rules? Like I literally just gotta watch it. And that when the fight itself is gonna tell me.
And so this doesn't count. I
On
mean,
a record.
this is an exhibition, so it's not a real fight.
Not on a
So,
record. But there will be a winner, but it's not on a record.
yeah, but big weight difference. It's just crazy. I mean,
You feel
Alycia
like it's your
was
time,
kind of Ali's
but it's
size.
not your time.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
but shit, man. Watching today's face off, man, I can see Tank beating the shit out that body, man. You catch Jake with a good body shot, homeboy might be rolling around the floor. Rolling around the floor. That was the bell, though. We'll see. I don't know. He don't look as big to me, man. He's 6'1". Barrios, anybody that met Barrios, if you came to my fight party, my appreciation night the night before the Crawford Bud fight, the same person. Crawford Earl fight, you met Barrios. You know how tall he is, man. Don't let BoxRec fool you. Barrios easily 6'1", 6'2". Easily. I wonder if Tone got a picture with Barrios. I'm about to text him because that says it all. Tone tall, Barrios tall as fuck. That would be perfect. But phone lines are open if you're trying to call in. Let's see here. We got Mozzie.
Yo.
What up, champ?
What up, Brody? It's the word.
Chilling. Made it back safe, huh? Uh-oh.
Hell yeah, man. I'm back on the East Coast, chilling. Just leaving my son's football practice. We on the way in the crib, man. We on the way in the crib. But I didn't get to watch the presser. I just been listening and I've seen the little clips and stuff, you know what I mean, from the internet. Yo, I don't know, man. I don't like, was there any pictures, like footage of the crowd, how the crowd was in it? Was it a big, super big crowd and shit?
They ain't not, yo, you know what? Yesterday they didn't pan to the crowd, and I ain't feel like they panned to the crowd today either.
Yo, bro, I don't know about this fight, man. I don't know, bro. I don't think it's gonna be I don't think it's gonna be as big as because. And then another thing, like Jake Paul, he don't really have that influence on the kids like he used to because he's not a streamer no more, bro. Like he's like 100% boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't stream anymore. The kids
Yeah,
are
but
gravitating
he's still
to the
putting the
guys that actually
content.
stream.
He's still putting content
Yeah, like
on them platforms, and that's why his connection to the streamers is important.
yeah. I mean, he is still putting out content, but I just don't think he have that influence on kid. Like it was a couple callers ago that said, "Oh, the kids are going to grow up and be like Jake Paul and shit." But it's like I feel like lately he's kind of been disconnecting from the kids. He's been, a great businessman lately more than anything, in my opinion. I just feel like, you know what I mean, like he's really been on his great business shit. The last card, with Mike Tyson and shit, I feel like a lot of that, was the actual matchup of him fighting Mike Tyson. Like you put that together, two good dance partners. You know what I'm saying? Like they both brought it was just seeing them fight each other, you know what I mean, made to do the numbers that they did. But him fighting Tank, it just don't seem like, even though Tank is a mega star, you know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know, it's just not that same feeling. Like people talking about it, but they're not talking about it like how they was talking about it with the Tyson fight. Then the card before the Tyson fight, it's like, he was on that joint, but I feel like he was hiding behind the women that he had on his card. The card before that was his Serrano co-main. Oh no, he had Serrano main event and he was the co-main, right?
Yeah, the one in
And
Puerto
then
Rico.
in the card before the yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was a lot of her, that was her shit. Again, it was in Puerto Rico, like, you know what I mean? Like he good at putting that shit together. You know what I mean? For it to do the numbers that he do. I don't think a bunch of kids is really, into that. Like I think they more into what Kai Cenat is doing with Neon and all these other kids is doing, bro. I don't see them really like Jake Paul don't got them kids like he used to have them kids. Like, but he still had them relationships with those streamers. And I guess that goes, far, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I don't know how big this joint is gonna be, bro. I don't know how you seen like when they did that presser for him versus Mike Tyson, you had to pay into the crowd. You had to show who was in there. You had people asking questions, lining up to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Jake versus Tank. Where is all that? You know what I mean? Like, where is all that energy that, you know what I mean, they had for the Jake Paul and the Tank fight? Maybe it's in the Tyson fight. Maybe it's because, like you say, he ain't knocked Mike out. He was supposed to come out there and knock Mike out and really be America's most hated. But he dropped the ball on that. He ain't knock him out.
Look at
You know what I'm saying?
Tone.
And Jake,
Look at this picture of
what you
Tone.
say?
Look at this picture of Tone and Brian Mendoza, and Barrios. Look at the shoulders of Mendoza compared to the shoulders of Tone. And look at the shoulders of Barrios next to the shoulders of Tone. Keep in mind, Barrios got one leg kick forward. Listen, Tank ain't gonna have no issues with Jake, man. If the fight
No,
real,
I got Tank winning. Yeah, I mean, it don't matter. It's getting judged, and you said a winner is gonna be named. So I mean, I don't see Jake Paul beating Tank. I don't care how big he is. Tank been doing this shit all his life. It's gonna be easy work. Like I don't think Jake Paul will win a round. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him winning a round. You know what I mean? He lost to Tom. This the same guy that lost to Tommy Fury. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't knock out Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Jake Paul sucks. I'm not hating
he
on what
said
he
two
does.
Tone looking like
Yeah,
the
like, but
weekend.
you know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, like, I ain't hating on the man for what he doing for boxing and nothing like that. But if we just talking like straight boxing skill and all that shit, like, come on, bro. Like, we watch boxing, like, he sucks for real, bro. Like, he when you line him, when you comparing him, like, if we sit here comparing him to the people that we watch and talk about on this show, yeah, it's cool. Jake Paul, he does his thing and he puts movies together, whatever. But I mean, yo, bro, he can't box for like he can box, but he's not nice, bro. Like he's not, you know what I mean? Like he lost to Tommy Fury, man, and he couldn't knock out Mike Tyson, bro. Like he just his name and his stain in this entertainment game, what he got in this entertainment game could get him whatever fight he want to get. His pockets run deep. He's running multiple successful businesses, so he can make this type of shit happen. You know what I'm saying? But when he get in the ring with Tank, Tank is gonna be. It doesn't matter. It's one of them situations where it just doesn't matter. Tank should handle him pretty easily. You know what I'm saying? And seeing them at the weight, seeing them, faced up against each other or whatever, face off or whatever, little slight face off. They all had they had their drip on. Tank had on his baggy shit. It's like it ain't that big of a. It's a huge difference, but it's a street fight, bro. Like it is. You know what I mean? Like you seen little niggas beat up big niggas in the street all the time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Tank should have Tank should have a pretty easy time with this guy, man. He should gas him out, you know what I mean? Dance around him. I don't think he's gonna knock Jake Paul out, but just dance around him, tap his jaw, hit him up, beat his body up, you know what I'm saying? Knock his head around a couple times, make him look silly, man. You know what I mean? Just, drag him out, play the cat and mouse, have him, you know what I mean? Whatever. It should just be pretty easy. Tank should go in there and just have fun, man. He should just go in there, pretty much have fun, you know what I mean? Stay focused, don't get, hit with nothing dumb. And he should pretty much cruise to the finish line. It should be easy payday for him. I feel like Jake and them trying to set him up. He's a very confident dude. Jake Paul's a very confident dude and shit, man. You know what I mean? He think he can do it all and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But he gonna lose this fight, man. He gonna lose this fight. You know what I mean? But I don't know if this is gonna be as big as everybody think it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be as influential as it's gonna be. I think they should have waited. You know what I mean? I think Jake Paul should have made something else happen in between this to really maximize him fighting Tank. It's just not the right timing. Everybody wants Tank to fight Lamont Roach right now. You know what I'm saying? And doing this is just like, he lost a lot of fans. He lost a lot of support with this fight. Yeah, a lot of people are just saying, oh, he just want to make his bread. But then on the other hand, you got his own fans that are saying this is some nut shit and he shouldn't be doing it right now. He should be fighting Lamont Roach right now. So, just the feedback and stuff can take away from the fight. You know what I mean? I think they both should have did something else first and then fought. If y'all was gonna fight, cool. You know what I'm saying? If Jake Paul would have knocked out Tyson and Gervonta Davis would have knocked out Lamont Roach, you know what I mean? If everybody would have did what they were supposed to do, what everybody thought they was gonna do on paper, you know what I'm saying? Then this fight would be huge. But it's not. But hey, we'll see, man. We'll see. But that's my call, man. I ain't gonna hold up the lines too much. Shout out to the boxing voice in the community. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tap back in later.
All right. We got stock chasers.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
Ness, what's good? What's good? How's my audio?
Straight.
Hey, man. Yo, check this out, bro. Listen, man. I'm just gonna give you, I don't know, maybe 2 minutes, of honesty. 'Cause I fuck with you, bro. But I'm gonna keep it 100. Ain't nobody asked for this fight. Ain't nobody excited about this fight. Ain't nobody talking about this fight. Bro, this is horrible timing. And I'm going to tell you why. We just had a classic, an all-time great fight between T-Bug Crawford and Nello for undisputed. Feel me? Like, and now we got this mockery going on. Like, bro, I'm going to keep it real, bro. I got my ears to the streets. Bro, ain't nobody talking about this fight, bro. Like, when I'm thinking back, like when Nello and Bud was heating up, bro, everybody was talking about that fight. As much as people was calling in, trying to downplay that fight was great, bro. Shout outs to T-Buck Crawford. Shout outs to Nello. Bro, there is nothing fizzling for this fight. There's no excitement. Nobody cares. I'm just being honest, bro. Like, and I think it has to do with multiple things, right? First of all, Jake Paul's annoying, bro. Jake Paul is annoying. Like, whatever, man. Yeah, he's done some things for the sport. Shout outs to him. I ain't never gonna take that away from him. But bro, when it comes to fighting, bro, Jake Paul ain't never gonna fight somebody in a prime his age. He ain't never gonna fight somebody who's actually like, he ain't gonna fight an actual boxer, bro. He's been doing this shit, running around, trying to find whatever little holes whatever little cracks he could find in the sport to finagle people into watching, bro. And listen, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Tank looks like he ain't even trying to be up there. Like, bro, to me, it's nasty all around, bro. And I'm telling you, don't be surprised that these numbers don't do well, bro. They don't do well. We got too many fights lined up in October. I mean, we got a lot of great fights coming in October. We got the Riyadh card on November 22nd, real championship fights, bro. And bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like there's a portion of Tanks fans that are tired of him, bro. And obviously, you got the knee dudes out here still defending this nonsense. Like, and look, man, I wouldn't have a problem with it, but I have a problem with it because Tank is coming off a draw with Roach. He couldn't even get that back in blood. He ain't find no top tier dudes, and he's doing this, bro. Like it just looks dumb. It looks like, bro. I'm telling you right now, don't be surprised that these numbers don't do what people thought they was gonna do at the beginning. I remember when they first announced the fight, they was trying to downplay Bud and Nello. And look how that turned out, bro. That's an all-time classic fight, bro. All-time classic moment in boxing that we never gonna forget. And now we got this nonsense, bro. Don't be surprised this comes and goes, and it just don't bring the excitement and it don't
You
bring
may
the
feel
views,
like it's your
bro.
time,
Like, that's just me
but it's
being
not your
honest,
time.
man. But yo, man, let's get it. November 22nd, Riyadh season. We got Big Benavidez, got Devin Debo the Dream Haney taking on Brian Norman Jr. for the welterweight championship of the world. Real shit, real nigga shit. All right, Nuts, that's my call. My holler at you.
All right. CYP.
Yo, let me tell
What
you,
up?
I think we got some liars in this community. I want everybody to be honest. If you was a boxer and you was offered the Jake fight for $20+ million, or a rematch with Lamont Roach, what would you take?
Jake
Shut
fight.
the fuck up. Of course you're taking the Jake fight. Everybody taking the Jake fight. Jake's taking the Jake fight. Your dad's taking the Jake fight. Your trainer's taking the Jake fight. Everybody in your gym is taking the Jake fight. It's one fight. He can fight Lamont Roach next or later. He don't even have to fight dude. He'll owe that nigga nothing. But none of you are turning down this fight. But you call in with your fucking fingers pointing at a man. Y'all weird. All of y'all would take the fight. Shut up. And this nigga just lied talking about, man, I'm telling you, ain't nobody even talking about this fight. Nigga, ain't nobody talking about Lamont Roach versus no motherfucking Tank in the streets. Nigga, I'm in the gym every day with boxers. None of them have talked about Lamont Roach versus Tank. I looked at the comments when they were talking about Lamont Roach was going to sue. Every comment was saying, dude, you tripping. He didn't even owe you nothing. Move on with your life. Get over it. Get over it. Everybody was saying that. But in this community, y'all niggas like to play this game of non-reality. No, man, are you insane? Do you think that more people will watch Lamont Roach versus Tank rematch than Tank versus Jake? Are you slow? Are you slow? It's like the shit pisses me off because I want to like y'all more than I do, but I can't because every day you make me like you less. There's no way the boxing community or the world community wants to see Tank versus Roach more than Tank versus Jake. It's almost like y'all can't accept that shit. It's like you can't accept the fact that you don't run boxing. Boxers don't listen to you. They never ask you who should they fight and when should they fight them. They never ask you. So where did you get off thinking they gonna listen to you now? Like, could somebody please point to me when boxers went to the public and did what the public said? Never. So why do y'all always get so emotional about this shit? He could fight Roach whenever the fuck he wants to, but he's not about to turn down $20+ million. Like, what are you talking about? That's real nigga shit. The fight with no nigga. Real nigga shit is making generational wealth. That's what real nigga shit is. So you ain't gotta train and work and box till you 40. That's what real nigga shit is. Well, like this is sports. Remember, black people do sports. I think a lot of y'all are mad because your favorite fighter wouldn't got offered this. And I told y'all that months back, maybe years back. Don't be mad that you picked wrong. Your fighter that you think is a real nigga would take this fight. Dummy! You think Devin wouldn't take this fight? Shakur wouldn't take this fight? You niggas are dumb. Like, please don't tell me they got y'all that fooled. Please, nobody call in and tell me that you think Shakur or Devin or Tio would not take this fight and cancel whatever the fuck they had next. Are you slow? Of course they would. God damn, y'all niggas dumb. See you later.
All right.
You may feel like it's your time,
Big if.
but it's not your time.
Yeah. Hey, yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, salute, man. Salute to you, Ness. Great show. Hey, salute to Tone, man. My son Tone looking like Sleepy Brown from Organized Noise and Outcast fame, y'all. Yo, he was looking like Sleepy Brown, man. Yo, he slimmed down or something? Like he on his Ozempic wave or what? What's the word with son, man?
Who?
Tone, man. The picture you showed, man, with the.
That's years ago. That was a couple. That was for the Bud versus Earl.
Oh, I was like, yo, son looking mad slim. Sound like what's good with son, man? But salute to him, man. Yeah, he was looking like Sleepy Brown, you heard? But salute to him. Yo, I don't know why he didn't show up today, man. But he had two balls in the building, man. At the he had Alycia, his ball, and Ruby Rose, man. So but salute, man. But for son that called them previously talking about what fight would turn
Ruby
it down.
Rose. Who the fuck is Ruby Rose?
She's like amongst like the I guess she's like the young generation's I guess I don't know how to put it like Melissa Ford, Vita Guerrera, like you know those type of chicks, man.
And he had her on
She's
the
like
show.
huh? Yeah, they had her standing right in between them. She had the blue dress and the Waynes and all that. So if you got a youngins, man, they definitely know who Ruby Rose is, man. So for sure. She's like the calendar girl for like I mean they don't got calendar girls no more, but like for this generation, the little kids, man, and all that shit, man. So they had her on there. So it looks like it's like a streamer centric kind of thing, which I don't mind. I have nothing wrong with it, man. So again, I remember on this show, dudes was calling in when Tank and what's son name again? Fuck Garcia, whatever his name is, right? Ryan Garcia. When they were doing the streamer route with Kai Cenat, I remember dudes was calling in talking about, yo, fight is not going to Errol and Bud. And I remember, I knew if you had youngins, you knew that fight with the streamer world, that's gonna generate a whole different crowd and all that. So it's the same thing here. They doing it the right way. They having people whose words would definitely go far. It's not gonna be within what we like to watch or whatever. But if you got young kids or youngins or whatever, nephews and all that, they definitely know who some of these people are. The Aiden Rosses, the Ruby Roses and all that kind of stuff. So it's a whole different wave, and it's definitely gonna work, man. Only time will tell, but I think it's gonna work for them, and all that. So I think we got to give it time. But I sort of reach and the height, and I like somebody called in early and they said they don't know if Son is wearing platform shoes or whatever, but that height is
Nah,
pretty.
those wasn't those dunks or forces, whatever y'all call them shits. Wasn't no
I wasn't
fucking
able to see his
platforms.
feet,
Hell
man. So
no.
I don't know how tall he
Tank
is.
had regular dunks on.
I wasn't able to see his feet, man, from the Waynes and all that. But if he had dunks on, dunks are not really tall, man. So
Nah, they not.
yeah,
They just
yeah.
they regular shit.
So it's kind of. I mean, the reach is not too bad, man. The reach is not. I think he's gonna be able to get in, get under, weave,
Look,
and get close to Son,
yo,
man.
dudes will
So
say anything. Look at this video of his feet right here. These is regular dunks, man. Unless y'all call them something else. These dudes are clowns, bro. Them
yeah,
shits
dudes is
regular,
bugging, man.
regular
But
sneakers, man.
I can't really see, man. That shit mad small on the Discord thing. But yeah. But as far as dudes turning down the fight, Nico Ali Wade turned down the fight to his detriment.
You may
So
feel
let's
like it's
remember
your
that.
time,
But
He
salute to you,
dropped
but
that
it's
Ness,
your
Jake
time.
and
bag. He
salute to the
fumbled
chat.
that Jake bag. He know
That's
he
a
mad
fact.
right now. He probably sit at home with his mom drinking a glass of milk. Be like, Mom, man, damn. Told you I should have
That's a
took
fact.
that fight. Told you I should have took that fight, bruh. Look, I was trying to be purist. Oh, I ain't with the circus, and Tank, the knockout artist, is fighting them. You should have took that bag, man. Mozzie with the counter.
Yeah, you damn right you should have took that fight. You should
Oh
have took. You
yeah.
damn right you should have took that motherfucking fight. I just wanted to clarify some things about what I mean my take a couple calls ago. Um, whether or not Tank should took the fight or not, I'm not and fight Lamont Roach instead. Uh, I don't know if my man CYP was talking about me, but I never said that he shouldn't take the fight or Lamont Roach should, he should take the fight, the Lamont Roach fight next. Um, I just simply said, he's losing support because people want to see him fight Lamont Roach next instead of watching him fight Jake Paul. Um, of course, if anybody get offered that kind of money to fight anyone, what I mean, they wouldn't be crazy for considering it or taking it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you damn right. Tank should take the fight, but who's to say Tank can't? That offer is never like that's not no one time deal for Tank. Tank can always make that fight with Jake Paul. That fight will be here down the line 5 years from now. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how Tank only, I guess I guess his supporters and his fans, a nice amount of them, a nice percentage of them are just going ahead and just accepting that, he's the B side to this fight. So it's like, whenever Jake say jump, nigga, you better jump type shit. You feel me? Like Tank had to respond and he had to fight him next, or else this payday right here, he would have to say goodbye to it forever and it's never gonna come back around. What I said is they needed to maximize, the hype for this. It's not big like how it's supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying? Jake dropped the ball when he ain't knock out Mike Tyson. Tank dropped the ball when he fought to a draw with Lamont Roach. They already had this fight in the works. He said he was going to announce his next fight after he beat Lamont Roach, and he didn't win. This fight was already going to happen, bro. It was already going to happen. This is some shit that we already knew we was going to end up watching. All right, go get in the bath, bro. Like, we already knew this fight was gonna happen, bro. So it's not like it's some secret or nothing. It's not like it's some shit that but it's some shit that they've been working on and some shit that they've been planning. You feel what I'm saying? So to maximize this shit, to have this shit how Mike Tyson and Jake Paul was looking, what I mean? They both needed to come off better performances. Point blank, period. We could talk entertainment and spectacles and all that shit, but at the end of the day, this shit is boxing. And we like to see fighters fight each other when they coming off of good performances. We don't like to see niggas coming off of lackluster performances and shit and then fight and then try to get us for all our motherfucking money. You know what I'm saying? If they was both coming off of better performances, then the hype for this fight would have been a lot crazier. That's just what it is, bro. Like, that's just what it is. I'm not saying
It
Tank
may
should have never
feel like
took the
it's your
fight and
time,
fought Lamont Roach. I'm
but
saying to
it's not your
maximize
time.
this shit and to have this shit looking like, how it should look. You know what I mean? They both should have just had better performances in their last showings, bro. And that's just it. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel. You feel what
That's
I'm saying?
the bell,
Jake
player.
Paul, word. I'm gonna tap back in, but yeah, do your thing, buddy.
All right. Last call for them callers. If you're trying to call in now, is the time. Discord available. X Spaces available. Stock Chasers. What it do?
Yo, Nuts, how's my audio?
Straight.
I bet. Yo, listen, I don't know. Listen, CYP want to come. Bro, listen, I had a long ass day, CYP. I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with you. We could do this on another day. I never said Tank should not have taken this fight. I never said that. Me and Mazzy are basically saying the same thing. Had he came off a win, had he a good win, then there would be more excitement for this fight. Homie just came off a draw and then go back and get it back in blood. He just didn't want to smoke. That's his business. He could chase his bag, bro. He could chase his bag. At the end of the day, I don't give two shits what Tank does. But I got the right to my opinion and say what the hell I want to say and what's on my mind and what I'm hearing to with my ear to the streets on this side. You're on that side. You on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. We're not close. We're not nearby. So you don't know what the fuck niggas is talking about in New York, bro, at the end of the day. But you want to come out the way to come and try to come at me. Bro, I haven't came at you. I've been minding my goddamn business. Every time you come up in here projecting on other people, bro, you don't sound too confident. Because confident people don't need to call in every single damn day projecting with the bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Now, if you want to go back and forth, we could do this another day, bro. I had a long ass day. I'm tired. I'm about to take my ass upstairs. I ain't got time for this today. But at the end of the day, if you want to get it started, we could. Because I have not came at you. I haven't said shit to you, but you coming out your way to come at me, CYP. And I'm not the one. I'm not the one, my man. Like all that shit you projecting, no one give a fuck about that. We all grown men in here. You always want to come in here talking to people like they little kids, bro. We grown ass men. Half the time I don't even know who you projecting that bullshit to. But damn it, don't project that shit to me. I'm not the one. I'm a grown ass man the same way you are. So when you come at me, watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth. You not talking down on me through no goddamn internet. And I don't give a fuck that you pull up there, you pull up here, pull up there. Bro, I will pull up as well, bro. At the end of the day, stop it. I got the right to my opinion, so you're not gonna call in and bash my opinion because you gonna need a knee with Tank. That's your business, my man. That's your business. I have the right to my opinion. So whatever the hell I feel, I'm gonna say, like it or not, CYP. I'ma holler at y'all, man.
Alrighty then. That is the last caller. We got Latron Cooper, $10. Hey, yo. Hey, Tip, this for you and your cousin Tank Pack. Oh, so you want the Tank Pack played. I didn't even notice that.
Come on, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
You feel like it's your time.
Wait, the remix guys! I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. 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 Why y'all boys like I said bullshit? Hey, this is real facts. Hey, this is real facts. Why y'all boys like I said bullshit? Hey, this is real facts. It burnt my eyes. Hey, this is real facts. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. This is real facts. Come on, man. I just got my hair done.
Fergie with the ill twerking. Casual Jerry, pound for pound, #1 in the chat. $5. Can you explain why Alycia had to vacate the belt for the 3-minute rounds and only WBC? Because WBC does not stand for it. They've paid for many studies that prove that the female anatomy is different from obviously the males and can't take and sustain the alleged blows for that amount of time. But my argument with Mauricio has always been that every woman trains 3-minute rounds. They all spar 3-minute rounds. So, we don't know. But yeah, it's against WBC policy to do 3-minute rounds, homie. Just can't do it. Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. Jake Paul ain't knocking nobody out since Tyrone Woodley. Jake Paul ain't knocked nobody out since Tyrone Woodley. That is true. That is true. Stock Chasers, I owe you a counter, man. Come on back. I never even seen that counter, broski. So either take it now or you got one tomorrow. Tevis, $5. If the rematch was in the contract, then he literally does owe Lamont. I don't know that there was a rematch 2 ways for Lamont, It was more like a rematch for Tank if he lose. Then Tank got a draw and felt like, all right, let me get this back because dudes is talking shit. Sent the new contract. Lamont probably signed. Tank team probably never signed. Got the Jake offer. Like, man, fuck that. Getting this biggity bag. Richo, $2. Tank wins this fight. Whoop-de-doo. He won the fight. Tip Bellis with the counter. Sucker repellent. Hashtag counterpunch CYP. Let's see. Tip, what up, yo?
Yo.
Yo.
Yeah, man. Listen. We had to take the Jake fight now because we got to strike when the iron is hot, man. Like,
See,
y'all got to
Tip.
understand.
See, Tip. This is why I don't be understanding. You was the main one bigging up Roach and how we have to give Roach a shot and yo, he's a real champ and you sleeping on him. Now you making it okay for what's happening when you know he deserves better.
Listen. I'm just trying to help y'all
No, you
understand
flip
from the
flopping in
position.
the flesh,
From the
bro, in
position,
front of our
listen.
eyes, man.
Y'all
It's
gotta
crazy.
understand from the position of Tank, bro. From the position of Tank. Like, niggas is saying this Jake Paul fight is gonna be here 5 years from now. No. See, y'all gotta understand this nigga Tank is 30, bro. Like, he's 30. Like, Tank is in his mid prime at this point. He's probably only realistically got 3 years left in the sport of boxing. I'll lie to y'all not. Tank's not gonna be fighting until he's fucking 40. Tank's not gonna be fighting until he's 40. You know what I'm saying? So while he's at his peak momentum, like, you got to take the Jake Paul fight now. I understand a lot of us want the Roach fight, but you know what I'm saying? When you in a position like you fought a fight like Roach, people gonna have the expectation of you taking another tough fight. You know what I'm saying? Like a Shakur Teo afterwards. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, if I do that, like, the possibilities of me even still landing this Jake fight at his height, it's not going to reach the same value. It's not. So I got to get it now, and I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, strike the pot when it's, you know what I'm saying, when it's hot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get the iron when it's hot. You know, like, I get it, bro. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people got to understand that. Like, these other fights y'all clamor for, bro, these Shakurs, these Teos, these Devs, these fights do not present the same amount of money. And y'all still act like y'all don't understand that till this day, bro. Y'all still act like y'all don't understand that till this day. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all sit here and y'all shit on Tank. Y'all shit on Tank, but you want him to fight these other dudes. Oh, of course, nigga, go get your money. Go get your money. Because they devaluing you anyway. And they trying to big up these other dudes. But these other dudes ain't bringing in no money. These other dudes can't even bring the same type of value that you about to bring fighting Jake Paul. If T.O. was to announce he was fighting Jake Paul, nobody would give a fuck. If Shakur was announcing he was fighting Jake Paul, nobody would give a fuck. Haney fought Jake Paul, nobody would give a fuck. Ryan is the only possibility that people would give a fuck because people still think Ryan is a YouTuber. I'm just realistically speaking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan got to get back on track. Respectfully, I really want to see Ryan Garcia do great in the sport of boxing. Oscar got to do something, man. Get my boy back, man, before the end of the year. We need to get some momentum moving. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, these niggas don't bring that revenue to the sport, bro, because they not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? They're not taking the tough fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I tell you, man, Tank probably got 3 years left in the sport of boxing. Get some money now with Jake Paul, cash out on that shit, and then, you know what I'm saying, get back to business. You know what I'm saying? Then we can ride off and do whatever the fuck we want. You know what I'm saying? And fight these dudes. But right now, if you got the opportunity to make 50 mil, fuck yeah, take that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll fuck with Lamont, but fuck Lamont in this case. You know what I'm saying? Go get that 50 mil, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know, but at the same time, it's cool for Lamont because now Lamont could build his resume. You know, he got the Eastside Cruz fight, and he could build something off of that. You know, he already got the momentum of having to draw with Tank. You know what I'm saying? Now they giving you a common opponent with Tank and Eastside Cruz. You know it's going to be a tough fight. You beat Eastside Cruz, bro. You're going to gain a lot of exposure off of that because we know Eastside Cruz coming to bang. That's an exciting fight. That's a tough fight. That's one of them fights you got to take in order to level up. So, you know, it's a win-win for everybody, you know what I'm saying, if they play their cards the right way.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Alrighty then. Mr. CYP counterpunch.
What's up? I don't even know who the New York nigga was, but this West Side
Stock
on mine. Oh, that's
chasers.
Stock Chasers. Stock Chasers. You can suck a dick. I don't care nothing about you. This West Side on mine. I don't care nothing about you New York niggas. Never have. And never will. Let's be real about that. And you talking about what you'll pull up to. Nigga, you're not going to pull up to nothing. So don't even mention that. Don't mention that. I'm a bully and I'm going to bully you for your opinion. If you got a problem with it, see me and come up to me and say something. You won't. You niggas pussy in this community. We already know that. Y'all won't sign up for border wars. You won't show up to nothing. And when you do, it's all the nice guys. All the guys who want to be friends. Ain't none of you niggas who call in talking that hoorah. I'm the only hoorah talker that show up. Nobody else who talks hoorah shows up for me. Nobody else shows up but me who on that who. Everybody else, cool. So join the line of cool niggas and run your ass up to an event. Cool, because if you don't, I'll whoop your ass. I don't care whose ass get whooped. It don't matter to me if it's you, Gervon. I don't give a shit who it is. If you feel that way about me, say it in my face and I'll beat the hell out you. I got a beat down coming for one of y'all. And I ain't talking about no 3-minute round. I'm talking about for real, for real, for real. So go get your gun, because I know you scared. You New York niggas, go get your gun, go get your knife, because that's what you're going to need when you see me in person. I mean this shit. This is not hyperbole. One of you TBV niggas will get your ass whooped in the future by CYP in a real fight. And all the people you think that liked you, they're going to be making fun of you. They're going to be talking about it all over the internet. You see what CYP whooped Stock Chaser ass? You see how that nigga was running? That's what they're going to say. They not going to be here talking about, man, CYP. No, they going to laugh at you. These niggas ain't a boxing show. You got to say, listen,
You breaking up, champ. You're Jay Swift, I see you, but I ain't see that counter unless you sent it as a counter punch on YouTube, which I will check right now. That's a Tip Bellis counter, and then that's a sucker repellent counter. Hey, sucker repellent, my guy. What it do? Richo, $5. Tank could easily gone after Kambosos in 2022. Then Haney for Undisputed. He watched Haney clean up 135 and beat Loma all in 1 year. Shaking my head. Alrighty then. We got Stock Chasers.
Yo.
Yo. What up?
Listen, man. Listen, I ain't even gonna entertain. I'm not gonna continue to fucking entertain CYP internet yapping ass, because that's all he do. Make threats online, do all that dumb shit. CYP, as far as I'm concerned, you ain't never touched or done anything outside the fuck. And stop acting like you gonna do something. You think who you bullying, bro? CYP, you gotta stop. You gotta humble yourself. Now, I don't know who the fuck you think you are. I don't know you from a hole in the wall, and I don't give a fuck about you or who the fuck you are. I don't give a damn. But if you coming at me, I'm gonna come right back at you, bro. And if we meet, we meet. I don't know who the fuck you talking to, bro. I don't know what you think this is. I don't give a fuck where you from and what you do. Bro, I don't care. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You're nothing but an online personality is what you are. That's all you are, bro. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when I pull up and we pull up and we see each other, think I'm fucking playing. I ain't playing with you, bro. I don't give a fuck about you, bro. I don't know why you think, yo, you do this shit all the time until someone smack you across the head, bro. Like you really, you do this shit all the time. You do it to everybody. And I'm telling you right now, you finna get slapped outside your head one of these days. I don't, bro, like, yo, dudes like you disgust me. Dudes like you disgust me. Dudes like you disgust me.
Abigail,
I
funny.
really, bro, listen, I'm keeping it 100. This dude call in every goddamn day, down talking people in this fucking chat that he don't know from a hole in the wall, don't know what they got going on. Nigga, I am a grown ass man just like you, and I will the shit out of you. I will do that. You don't know me, my man. So stop talking to me like you tough through the internet. Like dead ass. I'm on some dead ass shit, bro. Like really, you gotta stop, bro. You gotta stop. I've been minding my business, but today you chose to fuck with me. Bro, I'm not the one, CYP. So keep on doing what you do elsewhere. Stop barking up this goddamn tree, bro. Because, bro, listen, just save it. You already online. You already fucking incriminating all types of niggas up in this bitch saying that dumb shit. You gotta stop, bro. You show up to these fucking events and you do what you do, CYP. Continue to do what you do. But stop the gangster shit with me, nigga. Stop it. You don't know me, my man. You really don't know me. And you're pissing me off. And I'm done. I'm not gonna continue. I'm not gonna disrespect Ness's platform with your stupidity, bro. You're a grown ass man and you act like a child most times. You're ignorant, you're immature, and you're not confident in yourself because you gotta call in every single day and remind everybody on how confident you are about yourself because you're not confident. Confident dudes don't need to up themselves every single day and every time they call in. You sound stupid, CYP. You sound real dumb. Stop it, bro. Like you a grown man, act like one. I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm done. This is my last call, my man.
You may feel
I'ma
like it's
holla
your
at you, man.
time, but it's
Aight.
not your time.
We got Jay Swiffy counter.
1 2 1 2.
What up? What it do?
Hey, yo, first of all, stop putting all New York niggas in the same boat.
Ooh.
Most of us not even giving a fuck about what you're talking about. We talking about boxing. Don't start calling out New York niggas, because I'm from New York. Jay Swift. Yeah, I'm from New York. I'm from the Bronx, the South Bronx. So don't start calling niggas out for no reason. Like I'm not gonna say nothing back. You know, I don't really get into that shit. I'm too old. But I mean, you being foul. Yo, you being foul, even trying to agitate all New York niggas and throw them in one fucking basket. No, that shit is corny, man. If you got a problem with one nigga, take it up with that nigga. Don't start trying to put us in the mix. And I've been in LA 40 years, my dude. I came in when I was like 25. I came to LA when I was 25. I've been there, married, 20 years, raised 4 kids. I got like 8 grandkids now. We all live in LA, nigga. You know, anytime you see me, I'm in New York, cause I'm visiting my moms. That's it. I fuck around. I said it before. I was in fucking LA prison, so I know what it's like. But stop trying to put your bullshit on every New York nigga. And I'm not one, you know, there was a time where they used to say that New York nigga don't turn down no fights. They know me, because I've been there since I was young. But right now, at 67 years old, I ain't trying to box and argue with you. Not over no shit. And if somebody run up on me on the regular in LA in the streets, I'm going to shoot their ass because I carry a gun. That's what I do. At 67 years old, I'm done boxing. I'm done. But yo, I'm not even mad at anybody on this fucking panel. But I'm saying, don't start trying to diss New York because you got a beef with my man. Or you think you got a beef, because he's not even trying to beef with you, to be honest with you. But don't do that shit, bro. We've been cool on this fucking panel since I've been on this panel, what, like 4 years now? We've been cool. Don't start agitating, aggravating motherfuckers because you want to be the big bully. Okay, you can be the big bully, but be the big bully at Border Wars. You know what I'm saying? Box at Border Wars. Be that big bully. Don't start pushing niggas from niggas who've
You
been
may
to
feel like it's
prison,
your time,
niggas who've
but
been
it's
in the
not your time.
gang for some bullshit. We're not trying to fuck with you like that.
That's the
Not at
bell.
all.
Oh, Jeezy.
Peace. I'm out.
Peace. Yo, man, can't we all just chill? Where we going with it, man? Where we going with it? What's really going on, fams? All right, let me catch up here on these super chats. Looks like we got Tevis, $5. If Turkey would do $200 million for Bud Canelo fight, I'm sure he would drop out $50 million to Tank for a fight with fighters we'd want him to fight. I don't know, man. That's just you assuming. You know what I'm saying? At 50, I ain't seen nobody get that bud. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, outside of, like, the big heavyweights. So that's a big jump. Just say he gonna just throw that at the Tank. Don't get me wrong. I mean, again, no, I'm not. Yeah, no, that's still a big jump because even the last 20 he offered Tank, you talking about 30 more on top of that. So that is a big jump. That's a big jump. You know, we say that shit like that tongue-in-cheek because it's not our money. We be talking about millions like it ain't shit. That ain't our money. $1 million is a lot, especially after taxes. Like, meaning if you netted $1 million, I mean, yeah, netted $1 million, shit. Mr. Nice, $2. This more lit than the press conference we saw. Popcorn emoji. Anger symbol. Rail Day, $5. Tank versus Bud. That's what it is. Man, I've been pushing that, man. Tank ain't won it. And Tank fans was scared as hell. They was going to kill me. I was trying to, you know, soup him up, too. Trying to call him Duran. He could have did what Duran did. You feel me? I mean, granted, you know, CYP cracked that code. Duran had a bunch of fights at 47 first. But still, you feel me? Same shit. Do it, baby. Do it. We got that Tu Padre says, yo, play that Mozzie with the $5. We doing the Mozzie. Welcome back to another edition of Border Wars 17 Atlanta.
Listen up, live chat, power chat. On said it's a mismatch. That motherfucker got game, yo. He got cat from the 80s and 90s. Word is
This a
born.
mismatch that ain't even no comparing. Step through the ropes and I got everybody staring. Hold my cardies, I might have to do some damage. Got these in the Midwest and then flew straight to Atlanta. Shout out Wisconsin. I just hit up OCs in the spots where I can find them. I hope you on your P's, cause I got power like Itama. And the next gon' drop a bomb, but he ain't flex a DJ Trauma. Flex a DJ Trauma. Clear the ring. I see my op is about to be some flower bringing. Under the lights, you know I gotta do my thing. You know I gotta then put his lights out when I hear that bell thing. I put his lights out, you can hear his girl scream. His face bruising, left gave him a nosebleed. It might be in the gloves, I swear they control me. It's like I'm playing fight night, how I slip and I roll weed. He was walking with cold feet, all I half stepping. That was set for 3, but he ain't make it to the second. That was set for the we ain't gotta bring the reffin'. Punish him, Paul Williams, then style on him like I'm Hector. They ring that bell and then I turn into a warrior. Straight shots to that body, he like laundry, how I fold him up. Baby, this TBV, come get up on this tour with us. Yeah, this Border Wars, but you don't want no war with us.
This is how you push it together, man. Mozzie put me with the move makers and shakers in Atlanta, and he got shit done in a fucking weekend. That's how you know you plug, when you could get dates on a Sunday, bruh.
I think he leaking. This jab feel like a stab. Who gon' pick up where I leave him? I flick that like some Astro. That hardiness I needed. Turn that volume up. I keep it high like Ben.